been a fucking victim. You fucking bitch. You fucking asshole. Own your shit. Own your shit. Own it.
Holy shit, Philip. The detractors.
They were right.
Bitch.
Holy shit, Philip. Your detractors.
They were right.
Bitch.
Holy shit, Philip. Do you hear yourself?
Bitch.
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him. You're still on mission 1. No, I'm not gonna let you lie. I know you're lying. I'm gonna pick on you. I know you're lying. Being dishonest and begging for money and people wanting justice. He is not a real person. He is not genuine. He is not honest. He's a scammer. I just see a scammer.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. I just see a scammer. Begging. Like, we totally fucked him.
Alright, I'm done. I'm done.
I understand everything now. I know why there's this hate wave on him, and it's been on him for years. It's because of this bullshit.
American Mall.
Give me your mailing address. I want to mail you a spoon so you can eat shit out of my fucking ass. I'm tired of people saying that because I am who I am, I can't say a factual observation. Shut the fuck up.
American Mall. Who?
Eat it. Kiss my fucking ass and lick my ball. Eat it. Fucking eat it. Oh, he's doing the meme. Oh, this is strange. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. I am fucking based. Lick my ball. Eat it. Fucking eat it. Shut the fuck up. Take your fucking ass and eat it. Eat it. Kiwi Farms. I want to mail you a spoon on a daily fucking basis. Phil's a racist. Phil's a sexist. Phil's this. Phil's that.
Difficulties today that were out of my control with the internet being down. I'm here. I'm here to chill. In fact, I'm here early. So what I'm actually going to do is run and use the restroom and actually brush my teeth. And then we are going to start hanging out. We're going to have a little hangout session here before we even begin with the chill fun of Power Wash Simulator 2. Let's get caught up. We'll talk about everything that went down, what I was up to today. And then Power Wash Simulator 2, 2 hours of interactive fun as I spray wash stuff. And I have some drinks tonight. I actually have a couple different kinds of alcohol, including Cutwater and some alcoholic seltzer. So it should be a fun night. Thanks for being here and coming by to hang out with me. Sorry for the delay. Sorry we missed a whole stream, but we'll be back on track hopefully tomorrow. But all right, give me a sec, guys. I'm just going to go use the restroom like I said, and then I'll be back and we could chill together tonight. It's going to be a great few hours here together, folks. So thanks, and I'll be back in just a sec. See you then.
Eat it. Kiss my fucking ass and lick my ball. Eat it. Fucking eat it. Oh, he's doing the meme. Oh, this is strange. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. I am fucking based. Eat it. Fucking eat it. Shut the fuck up. I am who I am. Eat it. Eat it. And I had a segment where I got incredibly animated and emotional and upset because people on the internet tend to think that because, oh, a lot of people make fun of him and you know, call him a lolcow or whatever, that apparently I don't have the right to state facts.
Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are. You motherfucker. You are fucked. Let this clip this one, bitches. Mark my fucking words. coming for you. You are fucked, and you are done. I'm coming for you. Coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Sound good?
Coming for you.
Fair enough.
Coming for you.
All right. Please talk about boys. So I'm looking. Please talk about punk ass bitches. I'm looking. 30, 40, 50, 65 boys come from the bottom. 30, 40, 50 ass busters. Ain't no clapback videos. Why? What is it that serious?
But I need boys. Please, the creator, bless me, but I need boys. Please allow my boy sperms to go fast and shoot fast enough, go fast enough. Please, please, the creator, please bless me.
Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you.
Bloodshed and bullets.
You are fucked, and you are done. I'm coming for you.
They all sold. Dog. 30, 40, 50 punk ass bitches. I'm the one.
Coming for you. You are fucked, and you are done.
Dog.
I'm coming for you. Coming for you.
30, 40, 50 punk ass
Coming
bitches.
for you. Coming for you.
There may be some gunfire. 30, 40, 50, 65 boys.
Coming for you.
Gout. Interestingly enough, a study followed 48,000 men for an average of 10 years and discovered that within 2 years of a gout diagnosis, the risk of erectile dysfunction was 77% higher. Gout.
Got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Inflammation's on my feet. Oh yeah, it's hurting me.
Gout.
Got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Inflammation's on my feet. Oh yeah, it's hurting me.
Gout.
That's what it's about. Put some cherry juice right in my mouth. Eating all the red meat. Bitch, please look at my feet. That's what it's about. It's that
Gout.
got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Inflammation's on my feet. Oh yeah, it's hurting me.
Gout.
Got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Inflammation's on my feet.
Gout.
Oh yeah, it's hurting me.
Gout.
Take that bitch out for the clout. If you know what that shit's about, shut your mouth. Yeah, that bitch is so fucking fat. I'm just stating facts. Might just hit it from the back. Yeah, kinda shit to make my hardware into Microsoft. Eating so much red meat, I don't wanna stop. Might need to pop a blue pill. If I don't hit that ass, I don't know who will.
Gout.
Got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Inflammation's on my feet. Oh yeah, it's hurting me.
Gout.
Got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
if you could support the stream tonight, I would really appreciate it. You guys might not know this, but during the break, I dropped a considerable amount of investment into my streams for fighting games moving forward.
I need your buy-in and some funds in my account. I hope you listen, cause I need a big amount. I need that money and I need some real support. I need that money cause I have to feed my horse. I need that money. Yeah, I need it. I need that money.
Need that money.
I need that money. Need that money. Need that money.
Bills,
Please. I need that money.
meter bill, electric bill.
Young cat. If we're talking money, I need it. Gifted subs, yeah, I need it. Super chats, feed my cats, yeah, I need them bad. Something broke in my house, I might call my dad. When my money's running out, I get
what is
really
up,
sad.
everyone? I'm here.
Yeah, I know.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I know it's a weird one. For those watching on demand, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I missed out on a stream today because my internet was out. And we're going to talk all about it. We're actually going to have this little kind of mini video here before I actually start with my gameplay tonight to just show with the audience to get you guys all caught up on what's going on. And, you know, so that way cumulatively everyone knows what's happening here. So just for the record, today is Wednesday, the 17th of December, 2025. It's around 6:55 p.m. Pacific time. Usually I start my late stream around 7-ish and I'll hang out with the viewers for like a half an hour, 45 minutes, and then we start with gameplay. But usually I have 2 streams. And today I did not have my first stream because I didn't have internet. So let's chat a little bit about that. How's everyone this evening? What do we got here? Let's see, over on the YouTube side, we got Critique. We got Apollo, War and Peace, King Michael, what's up? Jordy's Cave, Apollo, Everett. Who else do we got? Roxanne, You're Not Funny, Clout Siffler, Nick, Brian. Who else do we got? I'm gonna lower the music a little bit because it's a little loud, I can tell. JRW, how are you? Brian, what's up? Good evening. Over on the Kick side, we got Saturn Star, Your Future Stepdad. Welcome Home Jasper, The Real King, JP Leonard. Who else we got? First Name 20, Screamer. A Tax Evading Giraffe. Uh-oh, watch out for that. Who else do we got? Azuna Drop On Kick, Willow, Daily Demo, Snake Sauce, and more. And welcome everyone to the stream tonight as we chill and I get you caught up on what the heck is going on around here. So here's what happened. Originally today, the plan was that it's going to be a full double streaming day. On the podcast this morning, it was going to be a special one because I was actually going to take you guys on a walkthrough of the brand new studio. I actually had taken like pictures in different directions and I was going to guide you through them on the podcast to show you, here's this piece of equipment. Here's what it looks like when I'm sitting here doing this. So you could actually see, you know, the whole new setup and all the improvements that I have done recently. And then after that, we were going to talk about the Fallout TV show, which premiered season 2 last night. And I saw the first episode and I had a good amount to say about it. I figured you guys would be excited to talk about Fallout with me. And then we were going to have a chill Pokemon stream, continuing on with the Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimensions DLC, which has been a crowd pleaser for those who like Pokemon. They've really enjoyed those streams. But sadly, none of that came to be, as you guys know, because my internet was out. So allow me to explain. My hair is bothering me right now. I'm going to stop touching it because it's just going to get worse. So here's what's been going on this week here in Washington State. Rain, flooding, severe winds, closed roads, and a whole bunch of chaos. Okay, now typically this time of year in Washington State, we do actually get a whole lot of rain and wind. But I guess this year we're getting more than usual. I couldn't really speak to it. It doesn't seem any more than usual to me. But with the way that it seems to be affecting things around here, you have to think maybe this is the case. I'm not sure. So last night, I go to sleep and we were already forewarned. Severe weather, strong wind advisory, things could go on overnight. Didn't know what. As my wife and I were heading to bed, a big downpour of rain began. Luckily, it only lasted about maybe 30 minutes and then it stopped. So we're like, okay, maybe it won't be a big deal. We go to sleep, and as we wake up in the morning, we realize the power must have been off because certain lights in the house are now on that weren't on before. Certain devices are off. A couple of clocks are blinking. In fact, right now, my clock is wrong. Hold on one second. My clock on the other side of the room is wrong. So it's 6:58 right now. Let me set it right now. Okay, that clock is fixed. I wanted to be sure I fixed it because I sometimes use that clock to tell, the time when I'm streaming. It's a nice big clock that I have on the other end of the room that, has giant digital numbers, and that's how I sometimes time my streams and stuff. So anyway, so we noticed as we woke up that the power must have been out. So we started walking around the house and realized, and the thing is, we have an alarm system on our house, and the alarm system documents when the power goes out and the alarm is off. So I checked and it said, basically the power had been out for between 2 to 3 hours. And during that time frame, a lot of stuff had gone awry in the state. I guess we had severe winds overnight and again, more tree damages. They must have taken out some power lines and other things. So we woke up, we're like, okay, the power's on, that's good, except we realized there's no internet. And so I start checking, and yes, I have texts, I have emails from Comcast, my ISP, saying, your internet's down and we don't know when it's coming up. Usually, my ISP is good about giving an estimate. They'll send us like, oh, hey, it'll be 3 hours, it'll be 5 hours, it'll be by the end of today. We don't know when it'll be. In this case, the official update said your internet the estimate of your internet being up December 24th at 3:18 a.m. And I looked at it, I was like, I really don't think that that's correct. I feel like that's just their estimate that's automated. Like maybe it's a week that is the default and someone was supposed to edit that and then send out the real estimate and they didn't. So I was trying to get an idea of how bad the problem was. And basically they have an outage map. And I kept trying to load the outage map. And at first it was loading and it said like 1,000 customers. Then it said like 2,000 customers. Then it said like 5,000 customers affected. And then the outage map stopped loading. It just wouldn't refresh anymore and said, this page is unavailable. So I guess so many people were getting affected by it. They actually crashed the site. In fact, I tried to sign up for text message updates. I said, please text me with updates. The service crashed and said, not available now. Try again later today. Okay. So I went about my normal day. I took a shower. I had my breakfast. And it was about time when I would get on stream and the internet wasn't back. And I said, this happened earlier in the year. Incredibly similar circumstance. And I said, well, during that time frame, how long did it take? Well, it actually took until about 6 to 7 p.m. Pacific time for the internet to come back. So I was just guesstimating. It'll probably be about the same unless there's really something horrendous that happened. I don't think it's going to take until Christmas Eve for my internet to come back. So I said to my wife, listen, I really don't think we should sit around because at a minimum, we're probably going to have 5-8 hours of no internet. What are we going to do? Just to be transparent here, she actually just cleaned the house yesterday. She actually deep cleaned our carpets and cleaned all the linens in the bedroom. So all the work that maybe she could have done, she already did. And me, I have just spent so much time this last week, as you know, basically tweaking my setup in here that I really didn't have much to do. I even said to her, really, realistically, the only thing that I have to do right now to finish my studio is the microphone. So if I have like an hour today to watch an instructional video on how to use the Roland Bridgecast software to fine tune my microphone, that's it. Like, that's all I have to do. I have nothing else. Everything else is now working. And I don't even have, cable management is done. Like, everything is done. So after talking about it, we decided, let's go out. Let's go out and do stuff. Now, here's the thing. We had flooding earlier in the week. What we were told is that most of the flooding had been cleared out or was receding. So all the roads that have been closed in my area were now opened again. So he said, what do we need to do? And Kat was like, we could do a Costco run. You know, we don't actually need to do it right now, but it's next few weeks. We probably need to do one. That's probably a good idea. Why don't we do our Costco run and get it done today and get it out of the way? And maybe we'll do a few odds and ends and things while we're out, right? Excuse me. So, yeah, why not, right? So, Kat started to get ready to go out. And while she was getting ready, showering, putting on her makeup, I came in here and I did two things. I filmed the short that you may or may not have seen that's on the channel. I don't know how many people watched it because I didn't have internet. So I don't even know if anyone really watched the short or not. But I filmed this like 3-minute short on my phone right here explaining the situation. I hit upload. And you see how fast my hand is moving? That's about what happened. It didn't upload because cell phone internet is terrible in this area for whatever reason. I have it. I have unlimited maximum speed cell phone internet. It's like molasses. It's slow as hell out here. So for some reason, it wouldn't upload the short. So I had that filmed around like 10:30, 11 a.m. I don't know when it went live, but I had it up. It was 33 minutes. It should have been 10 seconds to upload. I don't know when it actually went online, okay? So, sorry if I couldn't really update you guys sooner. I tried as soon as I could. Then I said, well, I got probably about an hour, okay? Maybe I can do something here to tweak the microphone. I've had the video from someone who actually had worked directly with Roland to design these Bridgecast audio interfaces. And I was like, let me watch the video. I'll listen to their advice and I will tweak everything. So I did. I first of all, the video, I'm not even kidding you. The video that I wanted to watch was about 20 minutes long. I only wanted the middle 5 minutes. Do you want to know how long it took me to load the middle 5 minutes of the video on the mobile internet? 1 hour. So I couldn't even watch the video until noon. I was sitting in here for like an hour trying to get this thing to load and stop buffering. Okay? It was a nightmare. So finally I got like the middle 5 minutes to load. I was like, yes. And I hit play and I was able to fine tune. So here's what I did this morning. First off, I adjusted the decibel level on the microphone. Then I added the compressor, but I actually added the compressor properly. So now when I have high highs or low lows, it's adjusting properly, which is what I want. I might actually just down the compressor a slight bit because I'm seeing it might be going a little bit too strong on what I was looking for. I think right now it's actually a little bit better balanced. I lowered it a little bit, and now I think the compressor is like perfect level where I want it. I instituted something completely new that I hadn't done before. Instead of doing a noise gate, I now have what's called a noise expander. This apparently is relatively new technology for microphones, where instead of blocking sounds around you, it by default has the sound on a low level, but then it expands the sound of your voice only. It's kind of the opposite of a noise gate, okay? And apparently, I guess a lot of audiophiles have switched over to this type of noise suppression because when you use a noise gate, typically you end up nerfing your own voice. Like, for example, previously when I was using the noise gate, I couldn't do this. Ha 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 ha. Did you hear that? Previously, if I went to do that, it would have muted me and you wouldn't have heard anything. But I fixed it by going from a noise gate to a noise expander. Okay? In fact, check this out. Ready? Hold on. Because the music's playing. All right, ready? Check this out. Whistling is back on the menu because I'm now using this new kind of noise suppression technology. It's much better than what I actually used to use. Okay? So, I got that worked out, and I actually manually went into my equalizer, which again is a new technology in this Roland Bridgecast, where you can actually completely adjust the levels of everything. So I upped the bass a little bit, I lowered the mids a little bit, I went up and down a little bit on different levels. So hopefully now the microphone sounds better than ever. Like how it sounds right now should actually sound better than my microphone has ever sound in the history that I've ever broadcast. All right? We could still tweak it more, but I feel like I've kind of hit the happy medium of what I want. Like, it seems to be doing everything I want. It's not creating echo. It's not picking up environmental noise, but it's also doing really good things with my voice. So let me know what you think. It definitely might sound different, okay? But hopefully this is sounding good, okay? Now, I basically did that for about an hour, and I'm not even exaggerating. While I was finishing, the moment I finished, my wife was like, okay, I'm actually just finished. I'm ready to go. I was like, perfect. At that point, the short still hadn't gone live because it was taking so long to upload. So I was like, well, I guess we're gonna go out. Let's go, right? So we did, and basically what we did today is we went to Costco, and it's funny. So we go to Costco, and the Costco, incidentally, that we go to is literally next to one of the rivers that was in danger of flooding. And as we're driving over this bridge over the river, we looked over, the river was like way, way high up. And we were like, damn. So as we're getting to Costco, one of the employees, as we're walking in, they said, oh, you have to update your membership. It expired. Okay. So we're making small talk with one of the employees in the line, and they're like, yeah, today we are kind of back to normal business. But Monday, the floods happened, and we were actually ordered to evacuate by the authorities. So we had to shut down the entire store, and we made like no sales on Monday. Yesterday, they were allowed to reopen, but everyone thought they were still closed. So the store was dead yesterday. So they were actually happy that today things had picked up a bit. So we did our usual Costco run, stocked up on stuff, got a few extra things because it's the holidays, you know, but it was nice. It was a nice little trip out. We did a little bit more shopping. We actually went and got lunch together, which Kat and I never go out to get lunch. Usually when we're going out, we get dinner. So it was nice to actually go out and get some lunch together today. And as we basically finished a late lunch, so I want to say it was around, probably around 3 p.m.-ish, I checked my phone and I got a message from Comcast saying your internet should be back. And I was like, oh, okay, well, let's wrap up what we're doing, because we had one more place we had to go before we came home. So we went to one more place, we wrapped it up, and we came home, and by then it was almost like 5 p.m. And we're like, all right, so here's what we'll do. I'll announce to everyone that I will be streaming tonight, and we'll just relax. I'll have a cup of coffee, you know. We'll try to calm down now, because it's been a hectic day, you know, out of nowhere, going out when we hadn't planned and having to kind of me just doing on-the-fly stuff here. And it was, to be honest, it was kind of nice, but tiring, because it was supposed to be a normal work day, and instead here I am rushing to get stuff done with the mic, and now we're rushing, driving all over town and everything. The good news is, as of right now, the winds have calmed down. The rain, it's just light drizzle, and it doesn't look like it's too bad at all out there. So fingers crossed that we here in Washington State have gotten through the worst of it. Definitely where I live was not the worst of it. Like, I believe the Maple Valley area had landslides, and entire like houses were flooded, and there was someone who died because apparently they didn't read the notice. There was a street that was closed. It said right there, do not enter flooding zone. And apparently someone drove in and actually got stuck in the water and drowned, which is horrible, right? And that should have never happened. I don't know why they were like, why isn't it completely blocked so they're not allowed in there? I have no idea, but yeah, pretty bad. Anyway, I'm hoping we're through the worst of it. The good news is I'm able to stream tonight. Hopefully we're going to have a good, chill, interactive time with Power Wash Simulator 2. And hopefully that's the end of it. I'm hoping that it won't really affect anything moving forward, that we're fine. I apologize that obviously I couldn't be here today, completely out of my control. If I don't have internet, obviously I can't be streaming. Some people made suggestions. Why don't you stream from your phone? Why don't you do... I can't. But the cell phone internet out here is terrible. Like, it's so bad. I told you, I do a 3-minute short. Took over an hour to fully upload and get live on YouTube because the cell phone internet connections are so bad.
How is that
it took
bad?
Me an hour to load 5 minutes of a YouTube video to do my tweaking of this microphone.
That can't be right,
so
dog.
There was really no way that I could really do much.
Dude.
Okay. So,
yeah.
Sorry about that. That I couldn't be here.
Bro. It's overrated.
And I hope that you guys are down for the rest of the week. You know, I'll be here tonight. I'll be here full days, Thursday and Friday. We got to play catch up now. So what that means is tonight we're going to do Power Wash Sim. I actually have some drinks. I have cut water and some alcoholic seltzers that I'm going to have while we play Power Wash Sim together. That should be pretty fun. Then tomorrow we will do a level 1 podcast where we're going to do what we were supposed to do today. I'll do the actual studio tour with you, go through the photos that I took and explain the setup and how it's working.
Why is it so convoluted?
We'll also talk about the Fallout TV show. So I'll give you my
shit.
opinions on the first episode of that. We'll still do Pokemon tomorrow. Tomorrow night we will
fuck?
play
You can't
Routine,
even,
which
like,
is
keep
what was
track of what the
normally
fuck he's
scheduled for
doing.
that night. Now on Friday, I'm going to do another stream of Clear Obscure. I think maybe if there is stuff to talk about, we should do a podcast on Friday as well. But let's see. You know, I know people like the podcast. I just want to be sure that if I'm going to do 2 podcasts back to back, that we have enough to talk about. So let's play it by ear. We may or may not do one for Friday, and then Friday's day stream will be Clear Obscure, and then Friday night is completely up in the air. We could do more Arc Raiders, we could do more Mega Bonk, or we could do an extra stream of Power Wash, depending on what you guys want. So I can tell you that right now. I had a great time with Arc Raiders this week. Now with this new Cold Snap event, and the snow now being a factor in the gameplay, it's quite fun, but the drops, the loot, is way better. So I actually had a great time with that. But then I played Mega Bonk last night, and that was really fun, because now we have a whole new stage that I've unlocked, the Graveyard. We have a new character in the Ninja. We have the potential to unlock even more. So that was really fun. But also last week, Power Wash was great. I'm curious. Let's see how Power Wash goes tonight. And based on how it goes tonight, we'll think about it and maybe to make our determination tomorrow. What do we want as that bonus stream on Friday night? Okay. Now, there was another update on top of all of that. Okay.
Oh, God.
Last night, as we were starting up the Mega Bonk stream,
4K,
the
crazy.
collector's edition of the mystery game that we've been talking about for like 2 weeks now arrived. I have it. It's right over there. I'm staring at it right now. Okay? But now it's like, when do we do this? Because now the whole week is screwed up. So I think what we should do is we should hold off on that. And then on Sunday, to start Christmas week, Sunday morning on the podcast,
schedule?
we will do a live unboxing. And on Sunday's daytime stream, we will try out that game and we'll see if it's any good. All right? I think that's the best course of action, because if I try to squeeze it in this week now, it means we're going to bump stuff that I had already promised, like Pokemon and Clear Obscure, and I don't want to do that. All right? And I know that some of you will be like, but I'm dying of suspense. Well, you're just going to have to wait a little longer. That's how life works. Sorry. Sorry about that. I want to do it when I have time for it. And right now, I just don't want to try to rush it and cram it in. I don't think that anyone is going to be... I don't think that anyone is going to be satisfied if I end up rushing it after all the buildup. I want to give it a proper stream and not be crushing, cramming stuff in, and then people are mad we didn't play other stuff. So let's just save that for Sunday. Okay, let's do it. Now, the other update. What about DSP Tries It, which originally was scheduled for Monday, but then we couldn't do it because of the flooding. And then we wanted to do it Tuesday, but on Tuesday, the roads hadn't still been opened yet. We were going to do it today, but then I couldn't stream because I didn't have internet. Tomorrow, we will do DSP Tries It, Quiznos, for the first time ever on that stream, the first stream of the day. All right? So in summary, tonight, Power Wash Simulator 2 for a couple of hours with alcohol. Let's see how it goes. Tomorrow, podcast where we do a studio tour and we talk about Fallout. Then we play some Pokemon Legends ZA DLC, and it's DSP Tries It Quiznos. Tomorrow night is the continuation of the horror game Routine. Friday, we may or may not do a podcast, but it'll be a major stream of Clear Obscure. And Friday night will be one of 3 games, either more Arc Raiders, more Mega Bonk, or more Power Wash, dependent on your feedback and how things go tonight. Let's, judge and go from there. All right? The unboxing and the new mystery game stream will be on Sunday's daytime stream. There we go. I just talked for 20 straight freaking minutes. That's what I had to say. Thank you for listening. Also, hopefully, this microphone has sounded great. I really do. I hope that it sounded great and you are liking the tweaks that I did this morning, because that's pretty much the best I can do, I think. And hopefully, now we are 100% moving forward without any issue. Okay? Cheers. All right. Let's do some shout outs. We start off tonight with Crimson Bow, who did a $2 super chat and says, a little water and people lose their minds. Well, there's a difference between a little water and the rivers are flooding, the levees have busted, and there's a river now where your street used to be. I'm luckily not affected because I live at high elevation. Not everyone has the privilege of doing that. I totally understand how bad it was here this week. That's why you don't hear me sitting here and freaking out and screaming and blaming everyone. Why would I? It's natural occurrences. What can you do? It sucks that it happens, right? But it's life, okay? That's why today we actually wanted to drive down there ourselves and see how bad it was. And dude, that river is on the verge of overflowing into streets and shopping areas. Like, it's that level where if we have heavy rain tonight, that thing is going to flood areas, okay? So it is what it is, but hopefully I'm good for moving forward. It certainly looks like maybe we shouldn't be affected by it any further. What was it? Crimson Elbow. I have two E's there for some reason. Thanks for our first contribution of the night. And it looks like Your Future Stepdad dropped a sub on Kick. That's our first contribution. Thank you to Your Future Stepdad. And let's see here. That's it. Okay. So that's what we got so far. I've gotten my shout out. So let's just chill for like 10, 15 minutes. And then what I'll do is I'll run downstairs and I will grab one of the beverages to get us started and we'll get set up and we'll do Power Wash Simulator. But I'm just curious, what's on everyone's mind tonight? Because obviously I wasn't here earlier. Sucks when the schedule gets thrown off. But again, it's life. It's natural causes. It's not like it's anyone's fault. What can you do?
Yeah, he wasn't
so
affected,
what's going
bro.
on? Everyone type me in the chat. Let's see what you guys want to talk about tonight before we get to Power Wash. You're not funny. I literally just said that I watched the first episode of Fallout and we'll talk about it tomorrow on the show. Literally just said that. Azuna Dropkick, no, we're not doing the mystery game on Friday. I just explained the schedule has changed because of this. It will be on Sunday. That's that. My merchandise shop was closed because I stopped using it and plugging it. Therefore, sales plummeted to 0. And then they closed the shop because why would any company in their right mind pay for a domain and run a shop when I'm not promoting it and making any money for them?
You don't have to have...
There you go.
Wait, what? A domain?
Pretty easy to figure out.
The fuck? Dude, what is wrong with him?
What kind of cut water are we drinking tonight? Mai Tai, which I love Mai Tais. I think Mai Tais are great, so I can't wait to try the cut water Mai Tai and see if it's any good.
Such an alky.
Yeah, that's why I removed all links to my merchandise shop from any of my, channels and pages. It doesn't exist anymore, so that's why it's gone.
Dude, why would you just give up merch after, like, so long of not being able to have it? Like,
How was dinner? We didn't have dinner. We had a lunch.
Dude,
and the lunch was okay. To be honest, we actually think that the restaurant that we went to was understaffed today.
That's what the problem is.
Because we went in and it looked seemingly empty,
Nobody
yet it
wants
took
to do
forever for the food to come out.
Free.
So we were like, what happened here? It was just an okay lunch. Satan, how you doing? Thank you. He says, welcome back. Glad that you're safe. Beers up. I was never in danger. I don't know if anyone ever said that, Phil's in danger. That was just them making it up. I never said I was. Everything was always fine. I just didn't have internet. Zerlono, we are doing the studio tour tomorrow on the podcast, as I literally just explained.
Well, they weren't here, dude, obviously. So why do you have to...
Brian, welcome to the stream. First time chatter, he says. First stream, sounds good.
Clearly they weren't
yes, my
here.
merch shop has been closed for several months.
Why do you have to act like an asshole?
The highlight reel playlist that I played during breaks is not a public playlist. It's a private playlist for me to play during breaks, which is why you can't find it. Did I see Fallout Soda at Costco? No, I didn't. But at the same time, I didn't know it existed, so I didn't look for it. We weren't shopping for soda. If we had seen it, maybe I would have been interested in it, but I had no idea that they had Fallout Soda at Costco.
Yeah, he said he's going to do a tour of his fucking...
When is Wings coming on the podcast
studio.
next?
Never.
So basically, he's just going to, like, turn the camera around, and it's going to be a door.
What's up, Jay? Good evening.
There.
How are you doing, man?
And
good to see you.
That's the tour.
No, I will not rewatch Mad Men on HBO. I don't have HBO. I haven't had HBO in many months. I canceled it because there's nothing on there I want to watch. Really? They have Nuka-Cola Quantum, Sunset Sarsaparilla, and Nuka-Cola Grape? You want to know what's funny? How did you even find out about that? Did you see advertising somewhere? I'm a gamer. I follow all the gaming trends on social media. I didn't see that anywhere. So it's like the second season now of Fallout. They're doing an absolutely piss poor job of really advertising this thing and or letting the masses know about it, tying it into the games. I would have actually looked for that if I had known it existed. But did you know it existed? He said, Dunsfelder says, no, I was at Costco and I saw it randomly. Bethesda, here's the bottom line. Bethesda sucks. Bethesda is a shadow of its former self. It's run by a bunch of corporate bigwig idiots who don't know how to run a company. And not only do they make horrible games, they have no idea how to market and they have no idea how to promote or tie anything into something popular. They're idiots. They have a show that's a hit and they're not benefiting from it because they have no fucking products to push because they're morons. So I'm not shocked to hear they had a great idea. Let's tie in actual sodas from the movie, from the games and the show and have it at Costco and everyone will rush to buy it, except no one knows it exists. What a shocking twist, right? Idiots. What should you order for dinner? Food. You should order edible, digestible food for dinner.
I don't make toxic negative content.
Taxivating Giraffe, if you want to know more about the schedule, tune into future streams. I'm not going to go through the whole thing now, but traditionally, no, I don't do anything for New Year's Eve or day. It's just normal days for me. It's the Christmas week that I have special events, and those are already well known. We'll talk more about that tomorrow.
Take your stolen card.
Thank you, Tim. Scotty Doo with a $5 super chat says, man, I can't stay too long, but I hope that you have a great stream. Thank you so much, Scotty Doo. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. Biggest super chat of the night, but the night is young. Thank you for that, Scotty Doo. Shox is saying he wants a rematch against Vassild next Arc Raiders stream. Well, I mean, that's all well and good, and I appreciate you guys supporting me so much during Arc Raiders yesterday. But you might want to check with Vassild. I mean, that was a ginormous contribution that he gave. I'm pretty sure he's not going to be dropping something like that anytime soon. So you might beat him pretty easily. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there'll be much competition there. You're going out to dinner on Christmas, King Michael? Where are you going? I'm shocked that there's a lot of restaurants open outside of, say, Asian restaurants. I'm glad you like the background music, Slayer. I do too. I'm finding it very relaxing. And now I have the microphone in balance properly. So you should be able to hear me. It should not be cutting out. If the mic is cutting out, I need to know. I tweaked it to the point where it should not be cutting out at all. Like 0 times should the mic cut out. I've got the compressor working well. I've got this now noise expander rather than a noise gate. It should be perfect. We'll see, though. I need your feedback.
Yeah, his background music gets copyright claims, so I just put a noise gate on and filter out the music. Big ups AMD. I don't know. He does dye his hair,
this music
though,
sounds
right?
better than
I
the
feel like
music
he dyes his
when you're
hair.
on hold on a phone call. A lot of the music when you're on hold now is terrible. Like the worst. This is actually
He
better.
definitely
It's more
has
relaxing
way
in
more
my
grays
opinion.
than that. I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
I
someone
got hella grays.
did a 420
I don't know
tip
why
and
he's
says, "Can you
embarrassed.
shake your lips quickly?" Yes, I can. Thank you for. Oh, I misclicked. Thank you for the 420 tip. Here you go. Yamo. I appreciate that.
You don't even smoke, you poser.
There you go. Thank you. Now, if you're wondering why I'm not shaking my lips quickly, it's because the question was, can I shake my lips quickly? Not will I shake my lips quickly? The answer is yes, I can, but I'm not going to. Okay. Jesus, can we have some country music tonight? Oh, we could try. What was the country? It was happy country music, I think. Let me just double check that. Exciting. Yeah, look. Yeah, there's only happy country music. Here, you want to listen to some country? Let's see what this sounds like. From my guitar. Herbie, 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 Herbie. There you go. We're going out to the country tonight to clean some things with the power washer. That doesn't really go hand in hand, but all right, cool. Very nice. Turn up the song. There you go. How's that? Someone took the $1.11 says, please shake your lips quickly and you should do edibles for DSP tries it. Thank you very much for the tip, but no. But thanks for the tip. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support always. All right. Here we go. Very nice.
Why do you have fucking stoner animations if you don't fucking...
Feels like it'd actually be a game music. I know.
If you don't
this
use
music's
weed.
Great. Can I add compressors to the background music and game audio? The compressor only applies to the microphone, to my knowledge. I mean, maybe there is a way to do it, but to my knowledge, no, it would only apply to the mic. Okay. So another 5 minutes or so, and then I'm probably going to go quickly use the restroom, grab a drink, and then we're going to start with Power Wash Sim. So last chance, if you have a question or something before we begin with Power Wash, let me know what's on your mind. Ren says, an idea, how about you try various racing games with your wheel accessory and you call it DSP Drives It? Well, here's the thing. I'm not against that, but number one, I just put the wheel accessory away. I literally put it into storage, put it into a bin, put it into the corner of my closet because I wanted to basically clean up my room now, clean up the studio, because there was just crap everywhere. So I systematically went through the studio, packaging things away I don't need and stuff. So I just put it in the storage, number one. Number two, in order to make that happen, we would actually have to plan it out and pick a variety of like driving games to do. Right now, I'm not looking for anything really for the schedule because we've got a million games we're already juggling. In fact, we got this mystery game we're going to try out this week. But when things start to slow down, perhaps it's an idea. Maybe it's an idea for a future marathon, DSP Drives It marathon, where I drive all different kinds of different games and sims and competitive racing and everything. It's a possibility. Well, I'm sorry to hear you missed me, Jade, but I'm back. I'm back, you know. The only thing that can hold me back from streaming is technical issues like no power or no internet. You know, I'm here every day. Even when I'm sick, I'm usually here. I tough through it. I love being with you guys every day. I have a great time hanging out with all of you. So, you know, I do my best. How are the new headphones? They are outstanding, 6 Hybrid. They are actual audiophile headphones, meaning they're designed for people who want to listen to studio quality audio. They're not gaming headphones. So they're using the really high-end Roland surround sound software to make virtual surround in them. And it sounds amazing. Like playing arc readers, I can now tell the actual direction that an arc is coming from. Even when it's like behind me, I can feel, oh, back right. And then I know when I'm walking up a stairwell, peeking out of the subway, it's right there. Be careful. They are working beautifully. Now, haven't used it for a game like Call of Duty or anything like that yet. But for the games I'm trying it out with, it's working really nicely. And I'm looking forward to more. But so far, so good. I think they're great. No, I got no response from Google on the form that I submitted about claiming video revenue because that's not what the form was for. the form was a copyright assistance form, meaning you fill out the form, you explain how you use copyright on YouTube, how you're affected by people who abuse copyright on YouTube. YouTube reviews it and then may or may not ever get back to you. So no, I've gotten zero response. Like I said, from my personal knowledge of things that I've heard, you need to be a 1 million subscriber channel to qualify for the claimant tools. Meaning, unless I have 1 million subs on my channel, there's not even a section anywhere on my channel dashboard to potentially match and claim revenue of videos that use my content. It won't show up unless I'm a giant YouTuber, which in itself sounds like it's a bad practice because it means that only big people could legally actually own their content on YouTube, which, by the way, would be illegal because that would be an unfair treatment and unfair, unequal enforcement of the law. Just saying. But that's what I've heard. That's how they do it. So there's nothing I can really do about it. If I hear back from them, great. And if I don't, I don't. There's nothing I can do. That's what when Asmongold said that to me. Oh, you can just claim. I was like, I know you can't. Dude, I've been through this 17 years. At least 15 of that people stole my content. You cannot just claim. I mean, he probably can because his channel's so big. I can't. Would I ever bring back standalone game reviews? Only if it's like done on a stream talking to the camera and I just clip it like that and put it out as a separate upload. The days of long edited game reviews are long gone. They're not profitable. They don't hit the algorithm right. There's no point to doing them. Okay, so since we're about to get started with Power Wash Simulator, allow me to premise the next portion of the stream with this little plug. If you're here and you're having a good time tonight with Power Wash Sim and you like the content and you want it to continue, you want more of Power Wash Sim 2, please do one of the following things to support the channel. First of all, if you're watching on demand, you can always like the videos and leave comments for engagement purposes. Helps the channel tremendously, and it has helped this channel a lot in the last month that people have been doing it. I probably have 10 times more comments and likes than I used to have, and people are telling me the channel's popping back into the algorithm on and off now. Okay, please continue to do so. If you're watching on demand, you can leave a super thanks on any video that you watch that's monetized. Sometimes you can't if it got demonetized, but most of them you can. That always helps after the fact, and I personally thank every person who sends a super thanks. If you're on YouTube tonight, please consider a super chat or becoming a member or gifting some memberships to the community. If you're on Kick tonight, please consider sending some kicks, becoming a subscriber, or gifting some subscriptions to the community. 'Tis the season after all. Or no matter where you are, please consider sending a tip. That's if you're on demand, if you're here live, all you got to do is get my tips link. If you're in the chat, type !tip right now. It'll come up. Explain fully how to send that tip. If you're on demand right now, if you look at the description of the video, the link's there. All right? Please consider it. All of this stuff helps an absolute ton, and it allows me to do what I love for a living. Thank you to all of you who hang out, engage, and support with my content. I appreciate you very, very much. Let's have a great night tonight with Power Wash Sim. Sorry for all the issues we had up to now. I'm going to end recording of the video now. Anyone who watched on demand, I hope you enjoyed it. Those live, I hope you enjoyed it. Let's get to washing. Okay, folks. Good stuff, right? All right, so let's get set up. And like I said, I'm going to briefly have to run downstairs to grab a drink because I don't have my drinks here. I just have my water for now. Okay. Let's see here. Let's get everything adjusted. Let me get the microphone out of the way. Let me get the monitor to the right spot. Go. All right, here we go. Monitor there. Hey, people said they wanted country music. That's what you're getting. This is the country music. People said they wanted country music tonight.
No, Jade said he wanted
there you
country
go.
music.
Ask and you shall receive, right?
One person.
So
said
again,
that.
if you want to see how this new setup works, tune into tomorrow's podcast or watch it on demand after the fact. And I'm going to show you photos that I took, and I'm going to walk you through them to explain exactly how the setup works. How would I move my setup around when I'm gaming or when I'm doing podcasting or whatever. So there you go.
Store wouldn't take your stolen card.
Thank you, Tim. Nuno just did a €5 super chat and says, Kick was acting up. I figure I'd drop some love here. Keep it up, dude. Have a great stream. I'm mostly hang back and listening. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you, Nuno. Sorry that it was acting up. Hopefully it doesn't mean that there's problems for others. You know, hopefully it's just something, you know, maybe that you were having. Let's see our Euro to USD conversion tonight. It was at €5. That is $5.87. Okay, so you technically are the top super chatter. That's what I thought. That's why I wanted to check. Thank you so much. Why did I type 487? Oops. Type 587. So that'll get us up to about 22 of support tonight so far for Power Wash Sim. Okay. Okay, so I'm about to just run downstairs and grab my first drink of the night. If you enjoyed the chill vibes and the Power Wash Sim fun, please support the stream tonight. Remember, I'm trying to determine what to play Friday night. Should I do Arc Raiders, Mega Bonk, or more Power Wash? This stream, 1,000,000% will be a factor in that determination because I got to see how tonight's stream goes. Okay? Cool. All right. I'll be right back. Boy, this really is hardcore country, isn't it? Let's go back to a more generalized playlist because this is a lot of country for me. Generalized here. Hold on. Here we go. All right. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go use the restroom quickly and grab a drink, and then we're going to begin with Power Wash. Okay, got my controller here ready to go. I'll be right back in a moment. Enjoy the music in the meantime. I'll be right back.
I'm tweaking, but my sink is leaking. I already told you, my wife broke the disposal.
I just don't have any real disposable income to be blown on anything right now. It seems like every single time that I'm able to save money up, I can do something happens.
I need your buy-in and some funds in my account. I hope you listen, cause I need a big amount. I need that money and I need some real support. I need that money cause I have to feed my horse. I need that money. Yeah, I need it. I need that money.
Need that money.
I need that money. Need that money. I need that money.
Bills.
Please. I need that money.
Internet bill. Electric bill.
I need your buy-in and some funds in my account. I hope you listen cause I need a big amount. I need that money and I need some real support. I need that money cause I have to feed my horse. I need that money. Yeah, I need it. I need that money.
Need that money.
I need that money. Need that money. I need that money.
Bills.
Please. I need that money.
Internet bill. Electric bill.
I need your buy-in and some funds in my account. I hope you listen cause I need a big amount. I need that money and I need some real support. I need that money cause I have to feed my horse. I need that money. Yeah, I need it. I need that.
Mouth drool. Down the streams with rail, and that's what I mean. It's not allowed. So please understand that. If you're in here, you're gonna get your boot, what? Your ass. Oh?
Bitch, I'm helpless. I'm a loser. Alcohol abuser. Mouth drooler. Wish you found me sooner. I was cooler. Now I'm just a brain dead. Mouth drooler. Bitch, I'm helpless. I'm a loser. Alcohol abuser. Mouth drooler. Wish you found me sooner. I was cooler. Now I'm just a brain dead. Mouth drooler. Booze on my wrist. Drool on my lip. Come close, baby, yeah, wanna see it drip. They wanna see me clip, I wanna see a tip. Hateful slurs, yeah, I might just let it slip. Dance in my chat, trying to watch me react. Skulls caved in, but the wheelchair's fast. Why
Wow, I went to grab my drink and we lost 70 viewers because I went to grab my drink. You can't make it up. 70 people left YouTube because I went to grab a drink. Okay. Hopefully they come back. All right, let me turn the lighting off. And I need to take the frame off. Okay. You can teach me how to uninstall games if you want. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know how to uninstall games. I just don't really bother with it unless I have to. And I have a pretty large, sizable SSD on here, so I'm not really too worried about it. The last song inspired you to get dressed up and go out to the local gay bar? Who are you kidding? We know you're a regular at the Blue Oyster already. Come on, man. You're not fooling anyone here. All right, let's get ready for the Power Wash Simulator 2 stream. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Here we go now. Oh, do I have the speakers on? Oh, crap, I don't have my speakers on. Oops. Let me do that quick. I have to go sync them.
You know Phil be zesty.
All right.
Phil's a zesty YC.
Should be good, unless I need to actually lower them. So let me leave this here. Okay, ready, everybody? Oh, hold on. JKB's Small Pickle did a $2 Canadian Super Chat. Says, hey, don't go to the washroom. You may lose another 100 people. You're right. People are fickle, man. You gotta, seriously, you fart the wrong way, they'll just, kick you in the face and kick you in the balls. It's pretty messed up, but that's life, I guess. All right, thank you so much for that super chat. It's about $1 American, by the way.
Yeah,
Canadian dollars.
Someone leaving your chat's the same thing as getting kicked in the balls, I guess. I don't see the correlation there.
Let's get started, my friends. Here we go. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. It is time to continue on with the chill fun of Power Wash Simulator 2. Let's spray. Yeah, let's spray the walls, baby. Come on, come on. The background music's a little too loud. Hold on. There we go. Let's lower that. That's definitely a little better. Sorry, that was probably way too loud. All right, so Power Wash Simulator 2 here tonight, everybody. And I'm excited. We did this last week. We had an absolute great time with it, right? We had a very chill night playing this. We did 2 different stages, which was what? The campfire was one, the campsite. Oh, and there was the bathroom stall that came out of the ground. That's right. So I don't know what our next one will be. Let's go check it out. And oh, it says an Art Deco house. Interesting. The Trilobite Lodge. Apologies for how filthy it is. Wow, look at this. It is really filthy. Like, no exaggeration. That's super duper filthy. Okay, let's start the job. Start the job X. Here we go. Oh. Ooh, is this something new? Take a look at this. Look what we have. We have a new device. How do we use this thing? Pick up. Ooh. So do we use this to get on top of the building? What the hell is that in the background? Whoa. What the? Why is there a giant laser Aurora Borealis thing above our heads? That's pretty weird. And let's see what this device is. So if I put it right here, it's called the Pro Rise. So can I climb up and then what about here? Well, that's pretty neat. The only bummer is, in order to do the very tippy top, I either have to move that, well, it appears to be that big scaffolding, like right next to this, or I need to move this right next to the edge because it's too high. If I drop down now, then I can't get back on it. You see? So...
Bro, are you a fucking moron?
Interesting. We could jump. Yeah, we could jump. So I could just walk here. Yeah, see? We could clear this whole top area first, maybe? Maybe we could even platform up. I'm not sure how high we can jump. We'll have to give it a shot. Take a look. All right, we're about to start cleaning. But in the meantime, hold on. We had a gifted sub from Ben Boner Real. Wow. Ben and his boner gifting a sub. Thank you so much to Ben and his boner for gifting a sub. Would have been great if both of you could have gifted a sub. Just saying. Okay. Thank you for the gifted sub, Ben Boner Real. Good thing it's not that fake boner. Oh, by the way, tonight, we're starting off tonight. Last week, people made the recommendation, Phil, why don't you have a few drinks when you play Power Wash Sim? And I said, splendid idea. 'Tis the season. It's a holiday time. Everyone's celebrating, right? So why not me? Tonight, we have Cutwater Tiki Rum Mai Tai. I've never had this before. I don't know if I'm going to like it. I can tell you I like Mai Tais, but I don't know if I like the Cutwater Mai Tai. Apparently, it's very strong. 12-point-something% alcoholic volume. So this is stronger than most of the drinks that I have had up to this point. Wow, my background removal tool does not like it. It wants to erase it from existence, apparently. So, anyway. Yeah, there it is. Let's give it a shot. Does it taste like a real Mai Tai? Let's find out. Smells promising. Smells pretty fruity. All right, here we go. Down the hatch. That is incredibly good. No lie. That tastes exactly like a Mai Tai at a restaurant. That's dead on the flavor. It's got different fruit in it, like a little citrus. It's got like a cherry. That's incredibly good. And it has a good strong. Damn. Cheers to Cutwater Mai Tais. And I'm not sponsored by them or anything. That's really good. I'm going to enjoy having that tonight. Okay, let's put it right here. Sweet. Okay, well, all right. Shall we get to cleaning? Here, you know what? Why don't we clean this thing? Now, let's go. Clean this thing first. Ooh, is it loud? My speakers are loud. Is it too loud for you guys? Let me know if the water effect is too loud and you want me to lower it at all. Seems pretty loud, but I could change that, obviously. That's right. Dunsfeld says remember to use soap. We will use soap on the dirty, dirty parts for sure. This guy looks like it just needs a good spritzing. Probably doesn't need any soap. Clean it from underneath here. All right, that rainbow thing in the sky looks like it's from Fortnite or something. It looks really weird. It's very dirty on the top. You see that? Whoa, 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 wait a minute. What did I get? Did I clean it? Is it counted now? What's counted? Get this out of here. Why is that on my... Get out of my face. What did I clean? The Theodolite. It's called a Theodolite or Theodolite.
Dude, you should have stayed with Truck Sim,
bro. I've never heard of that before.
I don't know.
Theodolite? Has
Why
anyone
had
ever
to
heard of a
crash out about
Theodolite
Truck
before?
Sim, dude?
The house is directly underneath the beam's path and the firing line for the famous Herman Mum. What the hell is Herman Mum? What is that? What is he talking about? Did I not? I probably didn't read the story. They probably explained what that laser is. I just wasn't paying attention. Herman Mum? Who the hell is Herman Mum? I've heard of Herman Munster, not Herman Mum. Okay. No, not Herman Miller. That's the chair company. It's not them. Do I like spinach? Oh, I like spinach in certain things. I don't think I would just like eating plain spinach. But I've had spinach as a component of salads and other meals, and I liked it in that. Here, I'm going to clean under the rail first, the entirety of the rail. Like this. Just to get under the rail, so hopefully they'll say that that's clean. Then I can work on the white part of the wall. Here we go. Wow, this controller, I'm using the Razer Wolverine Pro 8K. It is very precise with the thumbstick. Like, you can see how smooth I'm moving as I walk here. How do I... Hold on. There we go. You see how smooth I'm moving as I walk here? Like, very smooth. It doesn't even, like, stutter or jitter in any direction. It's very clean moving. That's too weak. I guess I need to... Oh, yeah. I got to use the green. The white nozzle wasn't actually cleaning the railing. Okay. Very good. All right, so guys, remember, with these streams, they're very interactive. Please tag me in the chat. Let's have some conversation when I clean, or else it's just going to be me cleaning, and we're going to be pretty bored. Draw a penis. No, I will not. It's disgusting. You're a freak. How dare you even suggest that thing on my stream? Don't you know that this is a PG-rated stream? How could you? Unacceptable behaviors and unreasonable requests from the chat tonight here. We don't need the soap, Dunsfelter. If you can see, it's coming off pretty clean. You see that, right? Swaggy P, I didn't ban you for legit criticism. I banned you because you kept demanding that I do an unboxing on Sunday when I told you I'm doing it. Excuse me. You wanted me to do it on tomorrow or Friday, and I told you, no, I'm doing it Sunday, and then you just kept complaining and whining and demanding, and it's not your stream, it's mine. You see the difference? Here we go. There we go. Seattle's Best says, my friend and I are viewing from California. Well, welcome to the Californians who are watching tonight. I hope you enjoy the stream. I'm good, Jay. Thank you for asking. It's been a hectic week, a crazy week, between the floods and the bad weather here that have been affecting everything. But I feel like hopefully now we can get back on track. I really do hope we can. No, I did not get a chicken bake or double chunk chocolate cookie at Costco. I did not do those things. Absolutely not. There we go. The side clean spray. The side sprayer technique. See this? They call it the side sprayer. Will I be playing the Blood remake? I don't know what the Blood remake is. Never heard of it. The California thing is a meme. Well, good for them. I hope they enjoy their memes in California. Good for them. What is this called? The balcony inner wall? Oh, I got it. Done. Just like that. Done. Cool. Nice. I actually didn't think I would do it that fast, but they gave me the credit already, so that's cool. It's called Blood Refreshed Supply. Wow. Have I ever power washed anything in real life? Yes, I have. And let me tell you something. It's not as easy or as glamorous as they're making it out to be in this game at all. It's actually annoying because nothing cleans with one spray. Everything takes like 40 sprays to clean. Like, I just did my driveway, and it took me over 2 hours to clean just my driveway. And still more dirt kept coming off. I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. Do I want an invite for Deadlock? I don't know what that is. I have no idea what Deadlock is. Should I know what Deadlock is? Is it a new game? Is it something exciting? Is it what all the kids are raving about right now? Is the new viral sensation sweeping the world? I don't know what Deadlock is. Would I fight Rings of Redemption in a bare knuckle match?
No.
It's the new Valve game. Valve made a new game? They did? I didn't. What kind of game is it? I haven't heard of this yet. Perhaps we should look it up on the podcast. Am I able to talk that deep all the time?
Yes.
Have I ever been on a sailboat? No, I've never been on a sailboat before. Boo, 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 boo. La, 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 la. Tether Help, how you doing? He says, thoughts on games like Power Wash Sim is just a chill time. I mean, I think there are games for everyone these days. Like back in the day, most games were ultra hard. Like if you bought a game on like Atari or NES, and the reason was because they just couldn't fit that much on a cartridge. So to make a game have more value, they just made it difficult, right? Now, because games pretty much have unlimited space no matter what, you can now make games for every kind of person. And there's definitely games today for relaxation purposes, which I don't even think that was very prominent back in the day. It was more challenge and you know, gnashing your teeth at how hard a game was. Now you just chill. That's exactly what this game is. It's just chill while you clean. And I think it's a great game for that. I really feel like they've done a great job with it. I mean, we're early on, right? This is only, what, the 4th job in the game, and I'm sure the game probably has like 20, 30 jobs, but yeah, I mean, the graphics are great. The control is excellent. You know, already right off the bat, having different nozzles and stuff is really cool. The fact that the game has a story is kind of cool, although I don't know if I'll really be caring about the story that much. I'm just really using the game as an avenue to relax with you guys and talk with all of you. I think the jobs are going to take longer and longer. Like this job we're doing right now might take all night. Like, no lie. Maybe this will take 2 hours and that'll be our whole stream. And that's okay if that's the case, you know? Like, that's fine. We don't always have to be doing multiple jobs in one stream. I'm okay with that. Is this thing fully clean, or is they still considering it dirty underneath? It's hard to tell, isn't it? Because I did spray it underneath, but I don't know if it actually cleaned it or not. Oh, okay, that's right. So there's a little bit left, not that much. See, just like a little tiny bit. So if I just kind of go on the edge it's glowing there, that should take care of it, I think. Do I have any upgrades yet in the game? I have not purchased any upgrades whatsoever because this is only the 4th job, and I haven't really needed any yet. Now, I'm sure that there will be more. Like, probably you could buy more guns and nozzles and things, but so far, it hasn't seemed to be needed, so I haven't done anything like that. I wonder, is there a way to not fall off a ledge? Like, for example, in Minecraft, if you're crouching and you walk to the edge, you can't fall off. But you can fall off in this game. Is there any protection from falling off a ledge in this game at all? Because I would like to not fall off as I do this. In the top corner, it shows how much is left. It shows how much is left for each piece, correct? Each piece of the job. Oh, you know what I should do? I should put the leaderboard at the bottom. Because that way it'll fully... There we go. Now it won't block any of that. There you go. That's better. You don't need to see these icons at the bottom. Yeah, it's not big. I'd rather... You probably want to see the percentages at the top of the screen, right? There we are. That is delicious. Max James says, sadly, to his knowledge, there is no fall prevention. Oh, crap. Tether Help says, I'd love to see future content on the game when you start with the upgrades and stuff. Cool. Again, I don't even know what's in the game. I'm a newcomer. My wife played the entire first game, and I did watch her play a lot of it, but she bought all the upgrades and stuff kind of like off camera. Or not off camera, but like when I wasn't there. So I don't even know how the upgrades really work. I know we're earning money for each job, but I don't know if like you have to complete certain jobs to have things unlocked to buy, if that makes sense. Like, is there an experience system or something? Jade says to him, Marvel Rivals is his chill game because he's a big Marvel fan. That's correct. We all know that. We know how much you love Marvel, and it's great that Rivals is doing so well. You know, a year in, apparently, reportedly, Rivals is doing very good. It's basically what Marvel Rivals is doing. It's pulling in the kind of numbers that Overwatch had when Overwatch was prominent many years ago. So Rivals is kind of taken over as the new Overwatch, which is cool because Overwatch has completely fallen from grace and isn't really prominent anymore. So it's good to see someone at least filling that gap for gamers. But also having the Marvel IP, I'm sure, helps. Stalking Tiger, thanks for $1. Appreciate that, Stalking Tiger. Okay, no, Ferbs says, actually, the upgrades are all money-based and in the shop. So basically, it's just about earning money doing the jobs, and then you can buy whatever you want. Okay, fair enough. Good to know. Very good. Tether Help says, usually it's $100 you earn per job. If you're quicker, you'll earn more, and upgrades are tier-based, not experience-based. Tier-based? So what does that mean? I wonder what tier-based. So I can't finish this because I think there's an underside. But if I drop down, I don't know if then I can jump back up. Because that's the height of this. See what I'm saying? Maybe what I should... Okay, let's do the floor first. Let's do all this before we jump out. Let's try to clean all this crap up. Resident Evil 0 playthrough before the new one comes out? No. I played Resident Evil 0 once years ago. I tried to replay it again a year or two ago, and it's just... I couldn't do it. It's too frustrating of a game. It's not very polished. That's definitely a game that needs a remake, and I've heard they are remaking 0, which is a great thing. It's not a bad game. It just has a lot of flaws that easily with a remaster or remake they could fix. The fact that the game is so proponent of getting you soft locked because you run out of resources, that's just the sign of a not very well designed game. It sucks. I do think the plot is good and the characters are good and the enemies are interesting. It's just the issue with soft locking yourself. Simply because you didn't know something was coming, or you don't have enough ammo. Kind of a bad issue to have in a survival horror game. Oh, I got it. The whole table's clean. Cool. I should do a better power washer for cleaning. Once it's the max equipment, then you should go for cosmetics. Got it. I haven't spent any money in the game yet. No, haven't. To get upgrade 2, you need to get upgrade 1. To get upgrade 3, you get upgrade 2, and so forth. So it's just it's a tiered system. That's what you meant by tiered. Got it. Will I be live streaming Left 4 Dead 2 again? I would like to. I liked doing it during Halloween. We just really didn't have much demand for it over November or December, so I never got back to it. It was fun to play it during Halloween, though. Dirty, dirty chair. Ew. Oh, the chair's done. It seems to me like you definitely don't have to 100% these items, right? You just get generally clean enough and then it hits 100. It's weird because I know I'm not hitting everything, but they're giving me the credit for it, so that's good. What's up, Abysmal? How are you? Absolutely, Mark. The game is super chill. That's the whole idea, is that we play, we interact, we talk. I listen to this nice, cool background music that I've added, and we have a generally relaxing time together. Trust me, I need relaxation tonight after the stress of the last few days with all the stuff going on, the flooding and stuff that's been happening here, and today having no internet. And I just want to relax with you all tonight for the next, hour and a half, hour 90, hour and 40 minutes, whatever. Ew, look how dirty it is at the bottom. Oh. Okay, we got it. The table's done. Let's do the floor now. How's the Silk Song callus healing? It's finally healing. It's been now about a month or so removed from beating Silk Song. It is finally going away. The lump has started to recede, which is great. Because, man, it was a pain to have a painful thumb for that 2 months I was playing Silk Song. But the truth is now, if I played Silk Song, I probably wouldn't have it anymore because this controller is better. Like, the buttons are so much better than the ones that were on the Xbox Elite that I was using. Yeah. Yes, I'm on the West Coast. I am in Washington State. Deadpool and Elsa Bloodstone are out next month in Rivals. I don't know who Elsa Bloodstone is. Obviously, everyone knows who Deadpool is. That's cool. It's cool that they're actively adding new characters every month. Personally, I love the Beam's gentle hum, but it drove Karen to distraction. Actually, maybe that's why she's not here. I don't understand what the beam is. I must have missed this part of the story where it was explained. I have no idea what my cleaning rate is. I don't even know what that is in the game. Never heard of it. I'm not really paying that much attention to the game. Okay, we got the door threshold. Do. Finish eating sailor. I gave all my thoughts on the Game Awards during the podcast last week, but in a nutshell, City of the Wolves, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, that is, really was the only full-fledged new fighting game to even be nominated for Best Fighter at the Game Awards. So it makes sense that it won. Like, literally every other game was either a retro collection or an unfinished, kind of almost early access deal, so there's no reason they should have won to begin with. I don't know how much the client is charged to clean. I think it's is it determined by a flat rate? Is it determined by how fast you do it? I don't know how you make money in this game. I don't know how it's really how it works out. Not sure. Can't answer that. Almost done with the floor here. Have a good night, Nuno. Thanks for the super chat earlier, man. Appreciate it. Okay. That's it. Done. All right, so we cleaned the entire balcony off. That was a cool start, right? I'm thinking, let's lower it a level now. Let's do this level here, right? Oh, am I too close? Oh, crap. That's going to be a problem. I'm going to have to hit it at an angle. Because I'm too close. I'm like point blank hitting it. See that? No, I don't think this is from the makers of Goat and Truck Sim. No. There's a ridiculous amount of sim games out there, and they're all made by different companies. There we are. Okay. You can probably see your total amount in the pause menu. You're given a total. Everything you clean slowly contributes to the total until you get the full pay. So $86 out of 1,000 so far. So we're almost a tenth of the way there. Oh, no! Oh, that's what I was afraid of. That's exactly what I was afraid was going to happen. Shoot. Thank goodness there's a thing that goes down. Shorten your wand when closer? How did you do that? Oh, I didn't even realize I had it on long. Thank you. Thank you, Chocks. I had no clue I had the long attachment on. My issue, my problem there. My bad. Okay. Oh, way easier now. Thanks for the heads up. I had no clue what I was doing there. See, I feel like you're going to use soap later when things start to get really caked on, because then the soap just lets it go off with one spray after you coat it with the soap. Here, as long as you use the right nozzle, in general, you're cleaning everything. It's not that big of a deal, right? Yeah. Seems pretty efficient. Ricky and Julian, thank you. Thanks for the compliment, man. Yeah, I'm excited. If Asmongold does actually follow up and do a podcast, I would love to be a guest like he has invited me to do. I think that would be right up my alley to talk about games and the game industry as a whole. I wish more people would care about that instead of awful drama on the internet, because that's what I'm all about. That's the kind of content I talk about and cover on my streams. And, you know, that's who I am as a person, as a creator. That's my forte. I've been doing this for 17 years, full time, since 2011. So, you know, 14 years. You would think that someone would want to draw upon that experience, but, you know, pretty much never do I get asked anything intelligent. Just dumb mouth-drooling shit for drama purposes. So, it is what it is, I guess. Yes, Pokemon will be tomorrow, Jade. I know that people wanted Pokemon today. They were disappointed with what happened with my internet being out, but tomorrow it continues. No? Oh. What made Asmongold take an interest in me? Detractor videos. But then I called him out on it and said, dude, you're just watching detractor videos. You're not watching a moment of the real content, and that's not fair, because that's a total misrepresentation of me. Have a conversation with me. He did, and then he liked it and said, even, you know, said nice things and invited me on a show in the future. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm down for that. So if anything, I think that can show how anyone can have a misconception about someone based on a certain kind of spin given to content about them on the internet for personal gain, profits, you know, slander for money. Oh, wow. They totally gave me that as a freebie. Did you see I didn't even have the edge done? Like, this whole part there wasn't done. And they gave it to me anyway. So that's pretty cool. That was like a freebie clean right there, because I don't even think that was close to being done. Okay. Ew, this green crap. Ugh. Like mold under the dirt. That's disgusting. Okay. Ken and Jasper are great. They're relaxing downstairs right now, Jade. Shout out to Hard Nose. He auto resubbed at 15 months. I appreciate that, even though he's not actively here. That does count as support for the stream tonight. So thank you. And if you guys are having a good time with Power Wash Sim and you like the chill vibes and the interactive fun, please support the stream tonight in some way. Whether you're watching live or even on demand, you can support in many ways, like liking the stream, leaving comments, talking with me live on the stream for engagement, a super chat, a membership, a gifted membership, kicks, a sub, a gifted sub, or a tip, everything. Everything is cool and helps out here on the channel. And I appreciate you all. I'll give you a shout out if you do contribute. Thank you so much. All right. Let's go. What's going on? Have I retired Call of Duty? For now, I'm not actively playing it. It doesn't mean that I won't go back to it or give it a try in the future. Particularly now I have surround sound headphones and that I'd like to try with it. And I also have improved controls as well. But I don't know. Like, you guys really did not like it last time I played it. Like, I was down to play more, and people were like, nah. So, I don't know. I don't want to force something down your throats if you really don't want it. And that was the impression I got when I played it last, that people just aren't digging it this year, don't really care. You know, it's usually a staple of my content, and I'll play it for months, but I think they really blew it this year. If the common consensus is the game is awful and no one wants to see it, that's pretty bad. What do I like most about having a pet like Jasper? I would say his personality, his spontaneity, seeing what he does, because he's very intelligent. You know, and he's not very predictable. You never know what this guy's going to do when he does something cute or funny. I mean, days, you know, I'll be walking around the house, and all of a sudden I walk up, he walks right up to me, he looks up at me with his cute eyes, and he goes, meow. I'll say, oh, hi, Jasper, and he'll go, meow, meow, like he has a conversation with me. That's amazing. You know, not many pets will interact in that direct way. That direct, like, you know, actual conscious, reacting directly to you kind of a way. You know, I've had other pets. Like I said, I've had hamsters before and stuff. I mean, yeah, they're cute, but they're not like that level of intelligence, you know? And, you know, he's a really active pet, while a lot of pets that you can get are pets that, like, they're fine if you're feeding them or whatever, but otherwise then they don't want to be hugged or pet or held. Jasper is the opposite. He loves being pet. He loves being snuggled with or held or played with. So he's a very, very active pet, very social pet in that regard. And that's cool. That's awesome. Gotta get higher up here. We're not gonna be able to get that top part. Cold bologna sandwiches. $2. He says, AKG C414 sounds good out of the box. I don't know what that means, but thanks for a super chat anyway, cold bologna sandwiches. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. The rear decorative block. So what we should maybe do is go all around the edge and go up and then go down. That's what I'm thinking. Do the edges first, all around, and then head down, but because up is less work, because it's smaller. What the hell is that, a cockroach? No, that is a horseshoe crab? No, that's a trilobite fossil decoration. Interesting. Trilobite fossil. Spinach Eating Sailor says, do I plan on doing any more Bassmaster gameplay? A lot of people liked the Bassmaster stuff I did in 2022. Listen, I loved the chill Bassmaster streams of 2022. I would love to play another fishing game, but they really need to make another one that's modern and good. Like, I've looked into it, and the vast majority of fishing games out there are very outdated, and just are not very modernized. The graphics are bad. They have, like, limited stuff in them. I wish that someone would make an in-depth fishing game with, like, great graphics and a whole bunch of content and stuff. Like, I would love that and do chill streams of it with you guys, because I really enjoyed the Bassmaster chill fishing that we did in 2022, but, you know, it kind of wore out its welcome when there was nothing else to do. We did everything. So, yeah, I hope that there will be more fishing in our future. That would be sweet. Dark MB Elite, how are you tonight? $2 super chat. He says, turn down for what high DSP? I don't know what that means, but thank you to Dark MB Elite. How are you tonight, man? Good to see you. Thanks for the support on this very chill Power Wash Sim 2 stream. I'm having a good time so far. All right. All right. I did play Stardew Valley about a year and a half ago, I want to say. And I think we got to the winter season. And, oh, shucks. I'm going to need to... I can't get higher up than this. So let's do everything at this level first before we do the higher up level. Let's do this first. Yeah, that sucks. I can't jump that high. But yeah, we got to, like, the winter season. And we were actually having a lot of fun. But then, I don't know, you know, the fall gaming season hit last year. There were so many new games that we got into that we kind of put it on hold and we just never went back. You know, we actually never went back to the game at all. And now it's been well over a year. So would we ever go back to it? I don't know. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Jade. He says, you know, I usually love Call of Duty, but he doesn't like it this year either. I know no one does. It's like... it just doesn't feel good this year. Like, everything about the game feels inferior. The gunplay, the hit detection, the abilities. Like, here's the sad fact, right? You're playing Call of Duty Black Ops 7, the latest one. And they've got throwback maps in them. You know, they've got Raid, and they've got this map and that map from previous Black Ops games. And you're playing it, and you're like, I swear this map played better on the previous Black Ops. Like, because the previous Black Ops had different loadouts, had different abilities, had different equipment. It was more fun. With the current set that they have in the game, it's just not fun. It's legit boring or annoying because you can't play the map the way it used to be played, which was fun to do. So it ends up just being more frustrating than anything that they put the legacy map in the game because you missed the original version. And that's bad. That's a bad thing. It should always be onward and upward, not pining for the past because they screwed the game up so bad. You know what I mean? Dark and Elite, thanks for another $2. Is any plans for Christmas? Christmas Day? On Christmas Day, traditionally, my wife and I make both homemade breakfast and a homemade dinner together. Usually for breakfast, we'll have like some waffles, some turkey bacon, some scrambled eggs, something like that, with maybe some orange juice or something. And then for dinner, we usually have ham and a bunch of sides. So likely we'll be doing a lot of food. Probably we'll be watching some Christmas specials. Oh, it says a new job. A fancy shot at the movie business. Our star dog needs a good washing. Whoa, it's a car. So we have to wash a car for a future job. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, so we do a lot of cooking and eating, and we relax a lot that day as well. And we watch like Christmas specials and do Christmas themed stuff that day usually. So we'll see this year. We have the entire day this year to spend together, and then I'm taking the day off after as well. So that way I can run errands, and maybe we can even go out and have a day out together after. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what we feel like doing. Okay. True. Max James says that's the problem. They bring back the old maps, but then it makes you have a negative association with that map because the game is just mid now. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, Raid is one of my favorite maps from a previous Black Ops game, and they put it into this one, and I'm like, okay, I remember I used to stand right there and snipe, but in this one, you can't snipe from there because number one, there's no claymores or bombs to protect your rear, and then number two, everyone just constantly spawns behind you in this game anyway. So even if, you know, you set up and kit up, you're ready, let's go sniping, you can't. You literally can't, because someone's always behind you every moment, spawning behind you and insta-killing you. So it's incredibly frustrating, actually, in that regard. Like, it's just a huge disappointment.
Store wouldn't take your stolen credit card.
Thank you, Tim. Dark Embelit with another $5 super chat says, any gifts you would like for Christmas? What dude you get your wife if you want to share? If not, no worries. Plus, she can't hear. Haha. Well, number one, she's here. She may be watching. You know, she actually might be watching the stream. I don't know if she is or not. She's downstairs with Jasper Kitty, but no, like usually it's always something different. It depends on how things are going, and
she's in her pain,
you know, is
dude.
there anything in mind that she wants that year or whatever? Sometimes I get her stuff early. Sometimes it'll just be on a whim. We'll be out and we'll see something nice. I'll say, oh, I'll get you that for, you know, and I'll be your Christmas present or whatever. You know what I mean? So this year in particular, there is nothing particular as of, I just missed the jump. There's nothing particular as of yet. That I think either of us have gotten each other. But there's, oh God. But there's still a possibility that we could get something.
Look at him avoid the question. Look at him stall so he can think. He's
there's
thinking
still a
so
possibility.
Hard. Think of an answer. Think of an answer. What? You don't buy each other gifts.
Oh,
What's
it
the
auto
answer,
it
dude?
auto
What's the
lowers.
answer?
I guess when you
Answer
pick
the
it
question.
up, it auto lowers. That's what I wasn't understanding. Uh-oh. Anyway, hold on. There we are. Okay, let's try not to fall this time. Okay. No, this year, particularly, there's nothing that either of us have really asked for, but it doesn't mean that it's not, we won't get each other something. Like last year, okay, we had gone out maybe like the week before Christmas, and we just happened to be in a store, and there was something really nice that my wife saw and she wanted. I said, I'm gonna get it for you. I'll get it for you for Christmas, you know?
What a weird relationship.
That kind of spontaneity is nice. To be able to just do that.
That's bizarre.
Rather than be like having to plan for months on something that we want, we ask each other for, anything like that. You know, for us to be honest, for us just to have a day, a nice day together, an extra day together or whatever, that's the best Christmas present because I'm here working usually 6 days a week, sometimes 5 or 4. It depends on the week, but usually I'm streaming a ton, and because of that, we don't get to spend as much time together as we would like. There's a lot of nights I get stuck in here late when I don't want to, but I'm in here later than I would like, and then, you know, I don't get to see her that much. So to have those days around Christmas to just spend together and cook together and eat together and relax and watch Christmas stuff together,
all your time with
that's
her.
more meaningful.
You said.
Than say, oh, I bought you something.
You
Here,
just said
open
he
this
doesn't get to
physical,
spend time with what?
You know, gift,
dude, nah,
physical belongings
bro.
and stuff like that. It's the time together that's more important.
He's just full of shit, dude. Everything he says is a fucking lie, bro.
I haven't particularly bought her anything yet, and she hasn't asked for anything. I haven't asked her for anything. So
Jesus Christ,
you know, we'll see how that goes.
Why is he standing next to the wall?
Oh, let's see here. Another $2 super chat from Dark MB Elite. What do you want for Christmas? I might get it. Haha. To be honest with you, Dark MB Elite,
Simping.
There's nothing. I think
He's
with all the
simping
upgrades
for
that I have
Phil,
done
really?
over the last several weeks here to my setup, I don't think there's a single thing that I could really want.
Wow.
For Christmas, like, as you know what I'm saying, like that relates to the business or our streams or whatever
Phil,
together.
This is a parasocial relationship. Why are you even entertaining this guy?
I legit feel that at this point, my
What's
setup
wrong
may
with
be the
him?
best it's ever been and ever will be. Like, I was actually talking with a couple of my moderators.
Why
the
does he
other
sound
day,
so nervous?
And I was like, so you guys, honest question, you know, if you had unlimited budget or
He's
means,
triggering me, dude.
and you had to settle, like, what would you want? And so they were recommending things, and you know, then I was like, maybe I'll get that, maybe I'll get that. Start adding it, right? And got down to the point where like they're like, no, there's nothing. Like, you have everything. You have a dual monitor setup. That's like the badass setup.
Dude, what are you gonna
got
do
the best
now?
gaming controller on the market. You've got
Right,
an
what's
amazing
left,
microphone
huh?
now with a freaking audio interface with all these effects. You have surround sound headphones now.
So what's
you've got?
the-
You know what
what's-
I mean? Like, everything's like check
Yeah.
this off the box. Check this off. Check
So
this
what's gonna
off.
happen now?
So you get to the point where it's like, I don't think there's anything that I could really want. You know, as a thing to improve the setup.
Right.
You know. As for something like a personal gift, I'll be honest with
Oh,
you.
why?
I don't think that I would
Yo.
feel comfortable asking my viewers for a personal gift. You know what I
What?
mean? Like, let's say, for example, I don't know, I needed a new pair of slippers because my slippers were wearing out. They're not, by the way. I have good slippers. But this is just a hypothetical. I don't think I would be okay with it saying, oh, guys, just so you know, I need slippers for Christmas. Could you give me a pair of slippers? Like, I wouldn't want to do that.
Why
my
not?
viewers.
You're asking for money.
Here's the truth. Here's what I would like
You ask
for
for
Christmas.
money every day. You
I
just
would
ask for
like
money.
to continue this positivity that we have had
what's the
for the
difference?
last 3+ weeks since the Asmongold interview. I would like to allow myself to continue to not have goals on streams because I don't need to worry about that because I'm doing so well. I would like to not have to
Why are you
constantly ask for
begging?
contributions.
And why are you?
And just be able to chill and play whatever games I'm enjoying and you guys are enjoying.
Then
You know
why
what I'm
are you
saying?
asking?
I just want to keep it how it is right now.
But you're asking.
And also, I don't want to have to do tech stuff every day. And sadly, this last week or two, I've been doing nonstop tech stuff. But I think I'm done. I actually think of as of today when I fixed this microphone, because earlier today I had time. I spent about an hour because I had no internet. I did all the audio adjustments on this microphone.
He just
I
begged.
think we're good now. I think now we're at a point where the mic is amazing. So I don't think I need to do any more tech stuff at all. I think we've tweaked everything. So I'm good in that regard. You know what I mean? So all I want to do is enjoy games, hang out with you guys, have good times. So just all I have to say is just keep doing what you're doing. The best thing
Who
I
are
could
you
ask for
talking
you for
to?
Christmas is just keep doing what you've already been doing for the last 3 weeks. And then I couldn't ask for anything more, man. Really.
Give you money? Give you
Because
more
again,
money?
I keep telling people,
So you're asking for
I
money.
have never aspired to be a huge YouTuber. I never wanted to be a million sub YouTuber
What?
who brings in 10,000 viewers a stream and has insane, ginormous subathons and special events and this and that.
You could never have
I
that.
don't care. I just want to chill with you guys and enjoy games.
You don't
That's
have
it.
the fan
That's all I
base
ever
to
wanted
have
to do.
that,
When I
bro.
first started on YouTube in 2008, it was a hobby. That's all it was ever going to be, was a hobby. I never intended to do this for a job or to get that bag or to get a sponsorship or whatever. So I have no aspirations to be some rich dude. I just want to have fun and be able to have freedom to enjoy games
Right,
and content
dude.
and not be a
Big ups,
slave
Alberto.
to, oh, I got to play this game today because it brings in the bucks, and I got to do this today because this is what's going to get me views and prominence. I just want to chill. So the best way to do that, just keep doing what you guys have been doing. That's the best Christmas present you could give me.
Yeah, just give them
Is
money.
to just be chill viewers
and give you money.
who engage and support the content. That's
There
it.
you go, right there.
And then I think we're going to be good for good because here we are almost
Finally
a
said
month.
it.
No goals, chill
Money. Give
vibes,
'em money.
everything going well. If you haven't noticed, the sky hasn't fallen yet. The world hasn't ended. I haven't immediately flipped and gone back to my old ways. Everything's good, right? So let's just keep that rolling. Thank you guys. All right, clean this whole
Amazing,
wall.
dude. Amazing that he took that long to say.
It looks like
just to say
Dark
that.
MB Elite did another $2 super chat. Says,
Like, what?
would you set a PO box so we could send you stuff? So I'll tell you a story
Oh
because
my
I
God,
had
how
one
many
ages
times
ago.
are you gonna talk
Okay, let me
about this?
talk about that. So many years ago, because remember, I started as a YouTuber way back when in 2009. I started getting popular around 2010. There were a few years there where I was a really prominent YouTuber and a lot of people liked me and they wanted to send me art and gifts and all kinds of stuff, right? So, at that time, there was demand for me to get a P.O. box, and I got one. And it was a public P.O. box, so anyone could send me anything. And number one, I got a lot of fan art. And the truth is, I really appreciate the fan art. I really like it.
There was no point
at
to
that
that.
point, I didn't have much to do
That
with it.
rant had no point.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have anything I could do with it. Like, I had all this art, and I'm like, what? I like it, but, like, I don't have a gallery in my house.
An art
I
gallery?
would show it. Like,
Who
sometimes
has
I
an
would show
art
it on
gallery?
stream briefly, but that doesn't really... For the amount of effort
You
and
put
time
it on
people were
the
putting into the
wall.
fan art, it was like, I felt bad. Like, damn, it's
What?
awesome people make it, but, like, it doesn't really... I can't do anything with it, and I don't feel like I'm really paying homage to it enough by just showing it in a video. You know what I mean?
Really, dude?
So the
Dude, just
fan
keep
art
it
was
in the-
nice,
Bro,
but
keep it in a binder.
after a while, I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm getting so
Like,
much
what-
of it. And then people would
So
would
much?
randomly send me the weirdest things.
What?
Like, I'd have people send me an action figure and be like, "Oh, this is a toy that I played with when I was 8 years old," and I'm like, I'm flattered that you like my content and you want to like be nice and send me something, but I'm an adult. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this action figure.
Still, they're dented.
You know what I mean?
They're dented.
So when you kind of have that that openness with your
Put it on your
audience, you're like,
desk.
oh yeah, just go ahead. Here's a PO box.
Dude, you know
You'll
what
get
he
some
did with
weird
it?
stuff, and I
You
did
know
over
what
the
he did
years. I
with the
just got
action
some
figure?
bizarre
He threw it in the
stuff
trash.
that I couldn't do anything with.
That
The
action
weirdest
figure
thing
he's
I
talking
ever
about,
got
he threw that in the
was,
trash.
listen to this. This is really weird.
Yeah, somebody sent him.
I got a insanely huge, life-size, gummy human skull. Okay? And it was life-size, like the size of a real human skull. And it was orange, so I'm assuming it was orange
That's
flavored.
dope. That's fucking dope, dude.
Now, the thing is, I'm not a big sweets guy.
That's pretty dope.
Like, I don't
Wait,
eat a lot
what?
of candy or sweets, so
You
I
don't
never
have to eat
asked
it.
for it, nor would I have eaten
What?
it. Like, that's pure sugar. Like,
You
I wouldn't
would eat that
So
anyway.
I get this, I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? It weighed like 5 to 7
Bro, make a
pounds, I
video
think.
with it.
And I'm staring at it, I'm like,
What?
it looks cool, but what
you
am I
kidding
supposed to
me?
do with this? And I looked it up online. It was expensive. It probably was like almost $100.
Make a video
I looked
with
at it,
it.
like, man, I feel bad because someone sent me this. You know, I don't know if it was a gag gift or if
You
they
could
thought I
do
would actually
anything
like
with
it. Like,
it.
what am I supposed
Dude,
to do with
this
a
guy
gummy
is
skull?
fucking dented.
You know what I mean?
Jesus.
So,
You have no
so
imagination.
after a while, basically what
There's
happened
nothing
was
going on up there,
I stopped
bro.
kind of talking about the P.O. box because so many people were sending me random stuff that I didn't really want to encourage more people to send random shit. And after a while, it just didn't make sense anymore because the cost of the P.O. box was like, I want to say it was definitely like under $300 a year. I want to say it was like $200 or something like that to have it. But like after a while, I just wasn't getting anything in it that like was worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, big ups, Alberto. I appreciate that, brother. Very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Saying like, sure, maybe once a year a fan would send me some snacks from their native country, and I'd be like, oh, that's cool. I got some crackers and cookies from, I don't know, Switzerland or something, right? But the cost of maintaining this P.O. box when most of the stuff I'm getting in it is just random stuff that I'm not asking for, and I can't really do anything with. And then, you know, it's hundreds of dollars a year. What ended up happening was a bunch of idiots, of course, my trolls, right, signed me up for a whole bunch of junk mail. So every time I went to check the P.O. box, it was literally an insane amount of junk mail. Like the whole box would be full, like this much. Double arms full of junk mail, go right to the trash can and throw it out. So I was like, what's the point of me having this thing when it's all junk mail? And it's all, you know what I'm saying? Like it just became more trouble than it was worth. So after a while, I was like, I don't think it's worth it. And I closed it. I want to say I closed it around, well, the one in Connecticut I closed because I moved. And I moved in 2014. And then I had one here in Washington for maybe like a year and a half. And then I closed that one. So about a decade ago. And since then, I never went back to doing it because I just don't see the reason. What I say is this. If you're someone who watches me and likes my content and you're interested, maybe one day you would like to donate something, okay? Please ask me first. Send me an email at darksidephil@hotmail.com, or you can tweet me on X or DM me on X at @theycallmeDSP. Let's have a conversation about it because I don't want you spending money or time sending me something that, you know, I won't use, and then it's basically kind of like wasted. Because I felt bad when I had that P.O. box. People would send me this stuff, and I'm like, damn, people put a lot of time and effort into some of this art and stuff, and I can't really do anything with it. I feel awful that people put that time into it. You know what I mean? So if you ever want, if you're interested, it's not that I'm saying, no, don't ever send me anything. but please at least run it by me so that way I can figure stuff out, right? Okay.
Figure stuff
geez,
out.
Dark
Dude.
MB Lee, another super chat.
Figure
Would you ever do a
stuff
charity
out.
stream? It would depend
Big
because
ups,
there's
Barbecue
different
King.
ways that you could do charity streams. And many years ago, again, you guys are, a lot of you are newcomers and you're hearing all this history. A lot of my longtime viewers already know this, okay? But a lot of you for the first time, you're hearing these stories, all right? So my apologies to my longtime viewers who basically already have heard this, but this is a retread for new viewership, okay? So basically, many years ago, I moved out here to Washington, and what I actually wanted to do was, being that I lived in, in a state where there was a high amount of gamers and or gaming streamers, and also gaming businesses and things, I wanted to branch out a bit, and I wanted to start doing new kinds of content. One of the things that I had actually wanted to do for a long time was a charity stream. And my idea was that I would pick a charity or charities, and I don't know if you could actually set it up where if someone donates, it actually goes directly to the charity. I mean, that would be ideal. I'd rather have people donating to a charity stream go to the charity rather than go to me and then I have to like send the money to the charity after the fact. You know what I mean? So anyway, the idea was there was going to be a charity marathon I was going to run, and I was actually going to invite people to be a part of this charity marathon. Okay, and I actually had a group of people lined up who actually were on board to do it, because keep in mind, this was before I basically became the most hated gamer on the internet, or whatever you want to say, or these trolls made me into.
No, you're not a gamer, dude.
And at one
What the
time,
hell?
other content creators actually did like me and wanted to do
I
stuff
fixed
with
it. My camera.
And I actually was
Wasn't
the person who shut it
working.
down. I was like, nah, I just want to do my own thing. But I kind of wanted to change a bit when I moved out here. So one of the ideas I had was this charity event, and so I was trying to get it off the ground, and it was 2015 was the year when I really wanted to have it happen. Okay, and so at that time, two different things happened at exactly the same
hell
time.
no, bro. What?
All right. So first off,
charity.
I got swatted, and the creatures got swatted. Not swatted, or did they get swatted? Yeah, they did. So me and the creatures
this
both
thing?
got swatted. All right.
Oh, that's so
and
old.
at that time, I hadn't experienced that level of trolling before. Like, I had people mess with me and say bad things about me on the internet, but I never had anyone actually like actively break the law to troll me. All right. And at that point, when I got swatted, I kind of realized, when it comes to people who don't like you on the internet, sadly, they don't get the joke. Like, a lot of people make fun of you on the internet and they get the joke that, hey, I make fun of this guy, but, that's it. That's where it ends. There's some people that are just crazy, and they'll go to absolute extremes to mess with you. All right? So, basically, when I got swatted, it was eye-opening. I was like, damn, even though there's a lot of people who like me, there's apparently now a growing number of people who really don't like me. Okay, so that was number one. And then I heard that the creatures had done a charity event, and during the charity event, people swatted them and messed with the charity event, and basically the entire thing was a big flop failure because they messed with them so hard. And I was like, damn, like, that's messed up, because it's not for you, it's for charity. Like, you're literally doing this to help another group of people who would be so vile to want to ruin that, when you could actually help people who need help, right? Some of these charities are run for like cancer research and stuff. Why on earth would you ruin a charity event?
Trolls don't care about cancer,
It just doesn't
dude.
make sense. And again, for people maybe like us, who are logical thinkers, you would never expect that people would actually act like that. You know what I'm saying? But for me, like, it was eye-opening. Okay, it was absolutely positively eye-opening. And
Or the way he
basically
plays this
that,
game is
those
so
two factors, the fact that
infuriating.
I got swatted and the
Look what he's
creatures
doing.
had their
Look how
charity
close
event
he's
ruined by
standing.
their
He's
trolls,
standing right in front
made
of
me
it.
believe that I just shouldn't do one.
Like,
That, like, if I'm going to continue to do charity or any charity work, it should always be private and behind the scenes. And it shouldn't be something that's done publicly.
He's trying to make it
because
seem
number
like he
one,
does
people will try to
he-
ruin it.
he gives
And
to
number
charity.
two,
He's
also, and this is
fucking
something that I've
crazy,
talked
dude.
about in the past, I was
He's-
raised as a Roman Catholic.
He's a fucked up individual,
And
dude.
in Catholicism, you're outright taught that charity work is always supposed to be something that's done privately and is done at a level of personal sacrifice. So what that means is you're giving something up of your own to help others, and it's not for personal gain. If either of those factors are true, if it's not something you're doing to help others, like you're giving something up, or if you gain something from it, it's not charity. Okay? So for example, right now, if a popular streamer were to throw a charity event and they raise $1 million, but all the money is from their viewers, that wouldn't be considered charity in the eyes of the Roman Catholic Church. In addition, if that streamer now is viewed in a positive light by the public because they raised $1 million for charity via that public stream, that also would not be considered charity by the Roman Catholic Church. Like it's more strict than general charity. You know what I'm saying? So basically what I do, like ever since the swatting happened, I was like, I guess I really shouldn't take that chance. I wouldn't want to do a tremendous amount of work to set this event up, to get people to commit to time to do the event, and then the whole thing's a failure because the trolls find a way to mess with it, right? And I'm not saying that it would happen, but the possibility of it happening when it happened to someone like the Creatures were a very well-regarded group of content creators. They were not trolled to the extent that I am, and it happened to them. So it's like, if it happens to them, it could literally like happen to anyone, you know? And I already was way less liked than they were. So basically at that point, I wrote it off and I said, I won't ever do it again. And to be frank, I do feel like, sadly, things have not gotten better for me since then in any way. They've gotten worse. Like, if anything, my public reputation, the way that people look at me, has gotten worse, not better since then. Okay. So because of that,
rightfully so,
I've never really considered doing a charity event. I'm not saying that it would never happen in the future. I would never do it, but it just doesn't seem very viable. And again, going kind of in touch with my whole Roman Catholic beliefs that I was raised with, not to say that I'm a staunch Roman Catholic or anything, because I'm not. I do charity, but it's never anything public or that anything that anyone knows about.
Nah, like, bro.
If I'm gonna do a charity donation to something, I do it behind the scenes. Nah, I don't publicly parade around and say, "Hey, I just did this," blah blah blah, because that kind of goes against the whole premise of doing it in the eyes of the Roman Catholic Church. Their impression is if you say something public and then you're benefiting from it because people look at you in a positive light and they're like, "Oh, what a nice guy, what a good guy." Because this person does charity, right? And
dude,
I would never want that
sick,
to. I want it to be, hey, people benefit, and I'm giving a sacrifice. So it's my own money, it's my own income, my own earnings that I'm actually doing. Oh, I need to make this longer. There we go. My own earnings that are going into it, that are helping people.
Stolen credit card.
Isn't lying a sin?
That's how I feel it should be. And that's why I don't really consider doing like a charity stream or whatever. If it's going to be charity, I'll do it on my own. And no one needs to know about it. And I certainly don't need anyone to like me more because I did it. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. Listen, I am not
by
any means saying, oh, well, this means that anyone who does a charity stream is a bad person who's trying to just look better in the eyes of the public. I'm not saying that in any way, shape, or form. I'm just saying that's my personal belief system. That's what I roll with, and it seems to have served me well. I mean, now I do charity stuff, but no one knows about it. No one can mess with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no risk to it when I do it.
No, you don't. Shut up. Fucking liar.
And, there you go. Okay, so that's the answer I have for you. I every once in a while, I do think about it again, and it just never really comes to anything. Again, I'm not saying that this is an absolute no. I will never ever do charity publicly again. I will never consider doing a charity stream.
Oh my God.
You know, it's not a no. It's a I think that me doing it privately is the better way to do it. It's a better way to tackle it. It's worked well, and I feel like that's probably the better way to go about it to avoid having it being ruined. You know,
bro, that's not
I don't want to
how
benefit from doing
works,
charity
dude.
ever. Like, I don't want people to be like, oh, what a good guy, Phil, because he does that charity event every year. I would rather just have it be that people get helped and, you know, That's enough for me.
You're sick, bro.
I really don't like, I'll be honest, I don't like the Mr. Beast formula where, oh, well, you know, he does a lot of charity work, and the reason that he can do it is because he makes a ton of money, and he's filthy rich because he's a YouTuber. It's like, yeah, but the reason people really started liking Mr. Beast is because he was doing the charity work, and now the dude sells beef jerky at Costco. Does that sound like charity work to you?
Yeah,
so
he
we had
does
to
have
know
mad
why he was doing
products
it,
now, dude.
and it wasn't
when I
for
go to
charity's
7-Eleven
sake. It was
now, dude,
because
it's
he
all
wanted to be a
Mr.
name
Beast
on
products
candy
at the
bars and
register
products
room.
around the
Like, what the
world,
fuck?
and he succeeded at
What's
doing
this
it.
guy doing now?
So I don't really want to be that
Got
kind
all
of
types
person,
of
you
shit
know?
now,
And
dude.
everyone has a right to want to do things
You got
differently. That's
Beast
fine.
jerky,
But that's my take
Beast
on it.
fucking Lunchables, Beast fucking drinks.
I wonder, how am I going to
Beast
get
chocolate,
all the way up on top?
Beast fucking. All
How am I
type
going to
of
get to the
Beast.
tippy top of this thing?
Beast, yeah. Nah, but it is a lot of Mr. Beast products.
The way I see it, I could jump there, but then I can't get to the top. I feel like I'm missing something. How high
Just jump.
does the elevator go? Where is the elevator? And by the way, I got to split the part soon. What is going on? Go, go, go. Why am I going so slow down this ladder?
Looking like Rust climbing the ladder.
I feel like there's
Rust climbing the ladder.
can I carry the ladder and then jump with the ladder in my arms on top? Or can I have the ladder in my arms and also move this? Let's test that theory, because there's a ladder right there.
Still trying to break the game again.
Okay, can I grab this?
Nah, bro.
No. That's the maximum height. I don't think I can make that jump. I can try. Oh! Never mind. I made the jump. All right, so that's how you get on top of this sucker. Got it. So what we'll do is we'll stay up here and we'll clean as much as we possibly can and work our way down from here. Okay.
You're supposed to start at the top first.
So we got
You
more
stupid
shout-outs. Wow.
fuck.
Okay. I want to finish this drink because I got to get a fresh one. I want to get a seltzer. Here's what we'll do. Let's chill.
It should.
Let me finish this drink.
It should make.
And I'll answer some more shout-outs here.
The shit underneath it should make it dirty again. If you do that.
So, Dark MB again with a $5 super chat said, with the newfound fame, it would be nice to try again. Screw the trolls just because there's bad people in the world that shouldn't stop us to do good. Well, it's like I said, it's not that I wouldn't ever consider doing it again. It's that right now, the way that I have things set up, it's working nicely. No one's messing with anything that I do because they don't know about it. So there you have it, right? And again, I don't want to publicly benefit if I do charity.
To
and I feel like if I do anything
Shut
right now that was like,
fuck
oh, here's a
up.
public stream with a fundraiser attached to it, people will be like, oh, look at all the good work DSP did. I'm not about that. I want people to like me for me and my personality and for the work I put out, not because I raise charity funds. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that would be right. And then we have Nikolai who did a $5 super chat. And thank you so much for that. And I'm glad to hear that my streams help you and your family out. Sounds good. Okay.
Exactly.
Oh, I missed some kicks. I'm told Bardikit did 100 kicks. Thank you to Bardikit. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 100 kicks, Bardikit. Is that all the kicks we have for tonight? And I didn't miss anything on kick, right? We only have like 2 subs tonight. So this sadly has been the pattern in this week for whatever reason. The kick support has been way down. Everything else has been great. Like YouTube tips have been good. The kick support has been way down this week. So I feel like I'm missing stuff, but maybe I'm not. I don't know. There you go. Apparently, Slayer is saying that in the religion of Islam, which is his religion, it's very similar to Roman Catholicism's belief here. He says, It's better to do charity because you want to do it rather than showing people you did it, because then it would be that your intention was to show off that you did the charity. Exactly. Like, listen, I don't need to tell you if I donate, who I donate to, and how much I donate. It's no one's business. Nor should it be anyone's business. No one should know if anyone is a charitable person or not.
Going about this shit.
That's their own choice.
Trying
no one
to
should be
convince us
criticized
he
for it or
donates
not
to
doing
charity.
it. No one should be required to disclose it. You know what
You're
I'm
not
saying?
doing
Like,
that
that's
shit.
everyone's own prerogative. You know? And therefore, if people want to be nice to others and
stop
help out
talking
others, they
about
can.
it.
Well, I don't think anyone should be getting over because they're a charitable person. Like, I hate when you get these ginormous, really rich people. And they're like, did you hear that Bill Gates donated $1 million to some foundation today? It's like, dude, Bill Gates is a zillionaire, right? Okay, he's not. He's probably like a bajillionaire. $1 million to him is like if you went to the, right now to a restaurant and you gave the waiter a nice tip. So,
stolen credit card.
do we really need to believe?
Roachbait has a carpet he kneels on.
Do
fucking
really
praises the
need
West
to believe
every fucking like 8
that
hours?
Bill Gates is a great person because he gave $1 million? Do we even need to know that he gave the $1 million? No, we don't. And I don't believe in that. But again, that's my personal belief. I'm not going to sit here and crap on someone in any way, shape, or form because they're doing public charity, which I don't even call charity. But I'm just going to do things my own way. What on earth is this song? It sounds like we're in church. What is this? Organ medium baroque. This is not happy music. This is bizarre. Skip that one. How the hell did we get to that? So yeah, it was Roman Catholic church music. Someone playing the organ. What was that? Dark MB did a $5 super chat saying, don't talk crap about Mr. Beast, just joking. He came from nothing. All he did is reinvesting, and what if he donated, he did it.
What is that guy talking about? He was a YouTuber.
Huh? Either that one went right over my head or it was lost in translation. Thanks for $5 though.
Yeah, thanks for $5, fucking artard.
Okay. All right, let's split the part here. This has been a longer part, but I wanted to finish my drink, which I just did. I'm now gonna go grab a random flavor of alcoholic seltzer for the second half of the stream. Okay, everybody? Okay, thank you guys very much. And I will be right back with the second half of the stream and more liquor. Cool.
Guys.
All right, so guys, yeah, I'm gonna run downstairs and grab a another seltzer. Well, this isn't a seltzer. This is a mixed drink, right? Considered a mixed drink. I'm gonna run downstairs and grab a seltzer to finish the second half of the stream. So far, it's been a really chill stream, but we have less than an hour left. We got about roughly 45 minutes left on the stream, okay? Tonight, if you're enjoying Car Wash Simulator 2, please support the stream. Right now, I'm trying to make a determination between what do we want to do on Friday night. Do we want to do more Arc Raiders?
What's he at
Do we
right
want to
now?
do more Mega Bonk? Or do we want to do another stream of this? I'm trying to figure out, like, what's, you know, more engaging, what people are liking more. I'm not sure right now. I feel like all three streams have a great audience, so... But if you like this stream, please engage with it, support it. Thanks to everyone who has supported so far. Again, you know, super chats, members and memberships gifted on YouTube.
67.
Kicks and subs and gifted
That's
subs
not
on Kick.
bad.
And of course, tips. All appreciated.
Bro, you're at $30
All right,
an
I'll be
hour,
right back.
bro.
I'll do more shout outs if there are any. And we'll continue. Be right back. Just going to get another drink. This sounds
Bro.
like King of the Hill.
He's making
I'll be right
$30 an
back.
hour right now.
This is country,
dude.
by the way.
And he's begging. Dude, get out of here.
All right, that's someone. Oh, it's all about me. It's not. It's my podcast, not yours. All right. Then again, why didn't they do that? Why did they just spam my chat for 40 minutes with the same message? So that now there could be highlights of this podcast, so the haters can talk about something today.
Meerkat Bob. Who?
Fuck off, get banned, don't come back. It's all about me. Fuck off, get banned, and kiss my ass. It's all about me. I don't care about any of you. You're all insignificant humans. It's all about me. me spammed my fucking podcast, demanding my attention during the time that wasn't even Q&A, fuck off and get banned and don't come back. We don't want your kind around here. We want people who are actually here to have a good time and be chill. Fuck off, get banned, and don't come back. It's all about me. Fuck off, get banned, and kiss my ass. It's all about me. I don't care about any of you. You're all insignificant humans. It's all about me. Fuck off, get banned, don't come back. It's all about me. Fuck off, get banned, and kiss my
truck
ass.
drivers make some good money.
It's all about me. I don't care about any of you. You're all insignificant humans. It's all about me. It's all about me. Over-sexualize everything.
All right, guys, I'm back.
No one is available to take your...
Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to Power Wash Simulator 2 here on DSP Gaming. Got my second drink of the night, which is a San Juan Seltzer, Oregon pear flavor. 8.4%, as you can see right there. First time I'm trying this guy. We'll give it a shot. We'll see if it's any good. I'll let you know right now. Let's give it our first sip and see if it tastes good. I don't know. Here we go. Let's see. That smells nothing like pears. It almost smells like beer, but it's supposed to be seltzer. Yeah, it has 170 calories. Let's get back to our job, shall we? Okay. All right. We're on top of the building, and now we're going to start cleaning. And hopefully not fall off, right? Yikes. What's up, Vietnamese comrade? How are you tonight? How you doing, man? Roaching Nubs did a $2 super chat and tried to insult me, but I'm just going to ignore him and say thanks for $2. Because I appreciate the support, and I'm just going to keep cleaning. Very nice. Okay. Well, I'm happy to hear that you are good, Vietnamese comrade. Welcome. I think we're going to have difficulty cleaning the side here. Because I don't think we did we? Or maybe we did? Did we already clean the whole side there? Maybe we did. Maybe we did it. Oh, we did it from the other direction. Okay. Never mind then. All right, here we go. Clean this sucker. Excuse me. Oh, let me go ahead and type in the kick chat. Remember, guys, if you want to chill and talk, please tag me in either chat. We got about roughly 45 minutes left on tonight's stream, so sadly I didn't split the parts equally. I should have, and I got a little distracted with that last answer, so I didn't. But thank you guys for chilling here with me tonight. Hope you're enjoying Power Wash Sim 2. As we clean this giant building, like I said,
you can't live on
I feel like
$9,
as these jobs are getting longer, they're going to end up taking all night. And it looks like this is definitely a huge job that's going to take us the entirety of the stream if we even finish it tonight. Like, maybe we won't even finish this job tonight, right? I guess we'll have to see. Let's find out. Oh, let's see here. Max James says,
Store wouldn't take your stolen credit card.
Thanks, thank you, Tim, for that. And I'll shout out that super chat in a sec. Oh, let's see here. What's my favorite word that starts with N? Let's see. My favorite word that starts with N.
What's your favorite N word?
Nougat. How about that? Max James says, would I ever consider going back and trying the first Power Wash Sim? I don't know why I would do that when I'm playing the second one. Like, that would be like if I just started playing Silk Song and you guys said, hey, would you go play the first one? Well, I'm playing Silk Song. Let's play Silk Song first. You know, the only way I would consider playing the first one is if we beat this one, everyone really enjoyed it, and you want more of this stuff, then I would say, yeah. So let's not get ahead of ourselves, all right? Let's see here. Did I ever try Mountain Dew's Gamer Lemonade flavor? I don't remember. I drank a Mountain Dew 100 years ago for DSP Tries It. It was like, literally, it was like 10 years ago. And whatever it was absolutely disgusting. It was revolting, seriously.
Stolen credit card.
So, I don't drink Mountain Dew. I don't aim to drink Mountain Dew. I doubt I'll actively be a drinker of Mountain Dew again in my life. I was when I was like a teenager, and that was about it. So, no, I probably am not going to try this lemonade Mountain Dew, whatever it is. Not really appealing to me very much. Okay. Dark MB Lee had done another $5 super chat. Thank you. This is 1 Megabonk with Skeleton Cemetery, please. As of the end of your stream, I'll donate another 20. Wait, what? No, you will find this, Dark MB. I'm a guy who really likes to stick to schedule and routine.
He wants him to change games.
It's
right
one of the
now.
reasons why I've been successful as long as I have been. Now, I'm not saying that I won't be spontaneous, and if something goes wrong, that we can't adjust on the fly, or if circumstances change and we want to do something different. But once I start a stream, if the stream's going well and I'm having a good time and I'm chilling and vibing, you know, everyone's enjoying it, I'm not going to change games. I don't want it to be, oh, the highest bidder gets to determine what we play on a stream. I think that would be kind of messed up. I mean, there's a lot of people here to enjoy and watch me play Power Wash Sim. They don't want to then see me switch to a game just because someone dropped a donation. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't really do that. Nor do I think I'll probably change that formula in the future. It served me well to always kind of adhere to a schedule. However, again, I'm trying to determine what I'm going to be doing Friday night. I have no idea as of right now what game I'm playing Friday night. It could be a bonus stream of Megabonk. It could be a bonus stream of Arc Raiders, or it could be a bonus stream of Power Wash Sim. It all depends on how these streams do. Right now, I really don't know what I want to do. Like, I'm having fun right now, relaxing and talking with all of you. But I actually really liked the Arc Raider stream the other day, or yesterday, where it has the new Cold Snap DLC, and there's snow, and there's tons of great loot. So now it feels like every item I'm picking up is great. Like, oh man, everything I'm doing is like meaningful. There's no worthless drops or anything. So I really like that. Last night, Megabonk was great to have a new character unlocked, and to have the new map. The new map Graveyard is tough, man. Seriously, the Graveyard map is rough. It's the hardest by far. You got this intro that's like a minute and a half. You have to rush your way out of it, and then you have to hit the Graveyard, and the Graveyard is like all these really steep ramps that are hard to go up and down and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I want to take it on again, but I don't know if I want to do it Friday. I don't know. I'm on the fence about Friday. I really am. I haven't decided yet. I got to keep thinking about this. But again, it's your feedback that's going to help. So if your vote is for Megabonk, I will weigh that fairly. And I appreciate your feedback. But no, we're not going to be switching games tonight. Again, that's not how I roll. Okay. So you get these little spots on the edges, but I feel like the game's not strict, so you don't really have to do every little spot. It's not that strict where you have to hit every single piece, which is a good thing, I think. I feel like that's a good thing. They're not making you hit every single spot. How are we doing in the job overall? Only 39%? Are they for real? Oh, we're only 30. Well, I don't think we're finishing this tonight. Honestly, we're only 39%. We have like 40 minutes left. I really don't think we're finishing this job tonight. Damn. Okay. Let's do more shout outs. So, I didn't add that one to the leaderboard. That was $5, right? From, that was $5 from Dark MB. Then we had a $5 super chat, and this one was from Gary XYZ. Thank you, Gary XYZ. He asks, Bill, 4 states to shut down age verification for internet and banned it permanently, saying it's against free speech. Is that awesome? What does that mean? They shut down age verification for internet. What age verification is there for internet? Like right now, if you're on the internet and you're on YouTube, right, and you make an account, they ask you for your age, and you say, okay, I'm 18 years old, and that's it. They don't ask for your ID. They don't ask for your name and address and phone number and to verify it. They just say, okay, you're 18, and then that's it. So what age verification for internet are we talking about? I'm lost that that even exists. It exists? If you can elaborate on that and let me know exactly what you're talking about, I'd love to know. But I'm not aware that there is age verification for internet at all. Not once in my life did I have to verify my age in order to have internet. So maybe I'm misunderstanding what you're saying. Maybe, oh, how do Dirt Finder? It's been a while. I have a big job for you. Oh God, look at this. A billboard. We have to clean. So we have a car and we have a billboard as our next two jobs. I guess we get to choose between them, which one we want to do first. 2 new jobs coming up. Really? Gary says there's currently 25 states. Listen to this. There's 25 states that are currently requiring you to submit ID for stuff like social media. Really? I wasn't aware of that. I guess Washington is not one of these states because I've never once in my life been asked to submit ID to do anything on the internet. So, yeah. Interesting. I guess it's hard for me to comment on it. So I guess, are you asking, like, in general, what do I think about people having to submit ID to do stuff on the internet? I guess it's a double-edged sword because on one side of the equation, you have people who do really bad, malicious things, and they hide behind the guise that, hey, it's anonymous on the internet, so I get away with it. So they do it, and they push the envelope, and they do awful things, right? Like, do you really think that so many people would do awful, slanderous, trollish content on the internet if they had to actually tell you who they were and where they lived? And you know what I'm saying? Like, to really put yourself out there and say, yeah, I hate your guts, and by the way, my name is actually this, and here's how you can verify my identity and stuff. I don't know. I don't know if so many people would really do it. Maybe they would. Maybe people are just that stupid and ignorant and think that they're safe with internet actions. I don't know. I guess the question is, to what extent of submitting your ID? I don't know. I would definitely need more information about this. I don't know. I haven't heard this story. I don't know anything about it. So I feel like I'm uneducated on it and I can't really answer until I have way more of the information on the story. Because, like, are we talking just in general social media? Like, do you have to give your ID just to have an X account? Do you have to have, like, and is it just your ID? Like, are they asking for, like, your driver's license? Are they asking for your social security number? Right? Because the thing is, we get these crazy data leaks all the time, too. Where it's like, oh, this site has a data leak and now all your information's all over the internet. It's like, dude, imagine if you had to sign up for a forums. Like, let's say you wanted to sign up for forums for, I don't know, Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders has official forums where you can submit requests to the game devs to say you want an improvement or there's a game bug, you want to report it, right? So you do that, but then you have to give your ID and prove who you are to even talk on the forums. Well, then there's a stupid data leak, and now your ID is all over the internet, including, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I don't know. I could definitely see pros and cons to it. Like, with all the crap that's on social media, YouTube, Twitch, all these sites, if you had to actually give them your real identity in order to post or stream or whatever, I feel like that would totally massively reduce the amount of people who do it. Like, the negative stuff. Like, the positive stuff, maybe not, but the negative stuff for sure. I think these people feel like they can get away with saying and doing whatever they want because they're anonymous. And if you're no longer anonymous and now maybe you're going to be held accountable for your actions, a lot of the stuff on the internet is slander or defamation. It's just that no one ever files a lawsuit. You know what I mean? I don't know. I honestly don't know how I feel about it. I guess I would need more information. I see some people in the chat are saying it has nothing to do with social media. It's porn sites. So you're saying you would have to actually submit your ID to prove that you're a legal adult to actually register for a porn site. Well, here's the thing about that, right? I'm sure there's workarounds for everything. I mean, yeah, obviously there should not be children under the age of 18 accessing full-blown porn sites. I totally believe that. I don't think children should be accessing full-blown porn sites. Is actually requiring a legal ID a way to fix that? I don't know. In truth, I don't give a shit. This is for lawmakers and regulators to figure out, not me. I'm a gamer who's fucking power washing a building here. I don't give a shit. I'm thinking too deep into this, and I'm not talking to my audience enough, and I'm not shouting out contributions because I'm thinking so deeply into the ramifications of this that why am I really caring? I don't know why I am. So I guess I'm going to move on to the next topic. Okay. Thank you, Gary, though, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Dark MB did a $2 super chat. He says, if I get 10 likes on this, can we do it just one? Can we do what just one? We're not doing Mega Bonk tonight. Like I said, we're already trying to finish this. I don't think we're going to finish this building tonight in 2 hours. We're not playing Mega Bonk tonight, all right? I hope you understand. Listen, I appreciate you're supporting the stream a ton tonight, and that's awesome of you, and thank you for that. But we're not switching to Mega Bonk. Like, when I start a game and we're playing on a stream, the only reason I would ever switch from one game to another is very simple. The entirety of the stream is hating the game. Like, oh my god, we tried a new game, this game sucks. Like, that's what happened with the Metroid Prime 4, right? Where, basically, I was playing the game, everyone was so bored, I was bored, and we're collectively agreeing, screw this, let's just move on to something else, and we did, and it worked. Like, we moved on to Arc Raiders, and the stream actually ended up being really good, because we played Arc Raiders, and it was just so much better, okay? I don't think just on a whim swapping to another game ever makes sense because someone asks for it or contributes for it. I think then what's happening is you're having your entirety of your stream controlled by income, which I don't want to do. That's what I'm trying to get away from. That was one of the major themes, is that not having goals, not having that confinement of, oh no, I have to raise a certain amount on a stream. We have to hit this, we have to do this. If we don't hit this, then the game is over with. I don't want to have to go back to that. So I don't want it to be the opposite where someone is overly supportive asking for something that we swap. Like in general right now, if the entire chat was like, oh my god, we hate Power Wash Simulator 2, we're bored to tears, and we want you to switch games, then I would listen. But right now, it's literally only Dark MB who's saying, hey, do a run in Mega Bonk right now, just one run, come on, let's go. I don't want to do that, okay? I hope you guys, again, I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. Okay. Go. Okay. Have we completed this? I think we did, right? I think we did the whole top now. So now we can drop here and do that and then continue on the way down. I think we've actually done everything on this high up level. Yeah, look, let's just walk around and... What's this song? This is a weird song. Oh no, look. Crap. I missed a couple spots up there. Look. We have to get this edge. Oh no! Oh, look at that! Oh crap, we did miss a whole section. Shoot. Alright, I guess we have to do this again. We missed a whole section. Let's go back up. Oh. They just gave it to me. Oh, there was another side? Oh my god. I missed. There was another side. I didn't even realize there was another side to it over there. All right, we got to do the other side too, but we just did a quick spray, and they actually... What? The scissor lift is broken. That didn't make any sense. Why on earth was it not working? Oh god, this game is glitchy. Oh, come on. I wanted to lower it. Why would it not lower the scissor lift? What is going on? I think the scissor lift broke. I legit think the scissor lift... Oh my god, we just got a bunch of gifted... Wow, we got a ton of gifted subs. Thank you, whoever that was. I'll look in a second. I think the scissor lift is broken. What happened? That's not good. We need the scissor lift unless I can jump off the top over here. Maybe I can. No, I'm gonna try. Okay, I made it. I think the scissor lift broke. It wasn't moving at all. That's really bad. All right, now I have a ton to shout out. Holy crap. Give me a second here, everybody. What time is it? It's 9:20. We have like 20 to 25 minutes left on the stream. Oh, man. Time got away from me tonight, but I just think this is the first long job that we've done. I really feel like this is going to get tougher the further in that we get with the length of the jobs. And we're just going to have to get used to that some of these jobs are going to be like way tougher. Like I think the car will be easy, but I think this is meant to be the first long job of the game where you have to understand you're going to invest a lot of time in it. Whoa, now we got gifted memberships on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. All right. All right, let's do shout outs now before I forget to do them. Let's see. Okay, so Dark MB, we had done the $2 super chat and shouted it out, right? Where he said, "Oh, if I get 10 likes on this, can we do a run?" And I said, "No, we're not going to do the run," right? Then we have... What the hell does that mean? Hold on. Hold on 1 second. We have someone who apparently is trying to say 220 in another language who gifted a sub. I don't know who that is, but if it's the same person, I'm just going to reban them anyway. So they better hope that it's a joke and it's not the same person from before. Dark MB did another $2 super chat. He says, "I got some likes. Be spontaneous. Just one run." No, we're not doing that tonight. No means no. And then he did another $2 super chat. He says, "Everyone wants it just to run. It's not about money." Apparently to you it is about money because you keep contributing and asking and saying do it because I'm contributing, but or because of likes. Again, it's not what it's about. It's about what the people want, and people came here in droves to see a Power Wash Simulator 2 tonight. So I'm not going to do that. Okay, you got to respect. I said no. We're not going to do Mega Bonk tonight, but we're going to do more Mega Bonk in the future. We are, okay? Okay. Wow, Op360 Tom dropped how many subs? 17. Thank you so much, Op360 Tom, for 17 gifted subs. That is $85. Wow. $85 of support is absolutely outstanding. Thank you so very much. Op360 Tom, and then... Wait a minute. That should have been a 5, right? Okay. Then, look at this. Oh my God. 10 gifted subs, or excuse me, 10 gifted memberships on YouTube from Midnight 5000. Thank you, Midnight 5000. That is $30 to support from Midnight. Thank you, Midnight. Really appreciate that. Then, Face Monkeys did a $2 super chat and says, you know, Asmon made me give you a chance, but you made me stay. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad that you're enjoying the stuff, you know, all these weeks removed from the interview, and you're enjoying the chill vibes. Thank you so much. And then Dark MB did a $2 super chat. He says, it's all good now. No worries. Stick with it. Respect it. All right. Thank you. I'm glad that. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you for, excuse me. Thank you for understanding. You know, this is my mentality, the way I do things. It works. It's respectful to the viewers because a lot of people are here to see Power Wash. They don't want to be seeing another game on this stream. They came specifically for this. You see, the views are good tonight. The viewership is pretty good tonight. I don't know about Kick viewership, but YouTube viewership is great. We've actually had around 400 viewers all night on YouTube, which is great for YouTube viewership for me. And I really, really appreciate that. Thank you, everyone who's chilling here with Power Wash Sim. I hope that you're having a great time. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's see how far we can get in the next 20 minutes or so. Okay. So, and by the way, guys, thank you for the support. You know, it sucks when I lose an entire stream to stuff I don't control. Again, I've explained this to you guys recently. My pet peeve in life is when there's something I cannot control and it negatively affects me, whether that's my internet goes out, my power goes out, there's inclement weather, you know, and now my wife can't get home from work quickly and safely, and I don't even know what's going on with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate when there's something you can't control. If it's something that you can control and you made a mistake or you made an error or a miscalculation and then things turn out bad, it's like, you know what? Well, that's a learning experience for me. But this week has not been a learning experience for me. It's been a lot of stuff that's like, damn, you know, there's nothing that can really be done or learned from any of this. It's just kind of rough. Just get through it, right? And that's kind of how it's been with all this stuff going on. And I don't like, why am I moving so slow? I'm moving like really slow. I don't know. So to lose a stream today where everyone was pumped for today's stream, everyone wanted to see me do a little tour of my new studio setup and explain how all the equipment works and show you the positioning of everything. Like, people were actually stoked for this today. And I couldn't do it. And people wanted another Pokemon stream. They love the Pokemon Legends ZA playthrough and the DLC and everything. And I couldn't do it. So for those of you coming out tonight and supporting this stream, I really appreciate you. You know, you're supporting this stream, and especially the fact that, you know, getting a big bomb of subs or memberships or these super chats, it helps make up for the fact that I couldn't stream earlier today, all right? So thank you guys so much for that. I really appreciate you. Okay. You're right. I like routine and structure. I really do. That's the kind of guy I am. Like, I've explained that if I have a day off with my wife and we're going to go out that day, I don't write it down or anything, but in my mind, I legit like to plan out what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to have breakfast here. Then we're going to go to one of these 3 places in this order, boom, boom, boom. Then we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. Because the thing is, if you have a plan, if you have structure, chances are you're going to get more done. And listen, it's okay if you're spontaneous and something comes up. Like, let's say, for example, during a day off, we discover something new. Oh my God, there's a new store. There's a new restaurant maybe we want to try, or maybe we decided we're not interested in doing something we originally wanted to do. We want to do something different. That's okay. But in general, just have a plan, I feel, is much better than going into everything in your life spontaneously, because then what happens is you lose control. If everything is spontaneous, you never have control over anything. Now, all of a sudden, you find yourself in a situation where everything is okay, and that's not cool. Like, to me, I don't think everything is okay. I know that I have an audience that rely on me to be here to do a certain amount of content, a certain amount of streams. You rely on that, you want that, and you reward it. You reward me when I'm here consistently putting out the content that I say I'm going to put out, right? So if I don't live up to that, If I fall short on that, then that's my fault. And that's why I like structure and I like plans and things like that, right? So I wouldn't want my life to ever be just completely uncontrolled or devoid of structure. I think it would actually drive me nuts. Like, no lie. I think I would actually lose my mind if I didn't have a plan, or if I didn't at least have a general outline or guideline of what I wanted to do. Because then, here's another thing too, right? Let's say, for example, my goal for today was to put on a stream, engage an audience, and get support, right? If I don't have those goals, if I'm just willy-nilly doing whatever, then guess what? How do I ever know if I'm a success or a failure? I would never know, because I don't have anything set up. I don't know what I was even aiming for. If I don't know what I'm aiming for, then what's the point? Right? A lot of people are like that. They're just disconnected. I'll turn on my stream whenever. I'll make whatever I make. I'll get as many viewers, whatever. I'll do whatever. I'm not like that. I've always had this, like, this structured mind. And in addition to that, too, I feel like one of the major reasons why I am 17 plus years into this as a content creator and I'm successful is because of that work ethic. Having a plan, having a structure, having actual conviction that I want to do this and get this done, and or stream this much, or do this, or hit this goal. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I didn't have that, maybe I would have been gone a long time ago. Maybe the fact that I've streamed so much and I have over 68,000 videos alone on DSP Gaming over the last 17 years is the reason why I'm here and I'm relevant. While a lot of my contemporaries either faded into obscurity or are struggling to be relevant, I'm here enjoying life, doing what I love, having a great audience who hang out with me every single day while I do it, and I'm not struggling. You know, I was struggling for a while. I've been struggling for a bit now, and that's a great thing. I think people were shocked in the Admirable audience when I did that interview, and then they came to my channel and they said, "You have 68,000 videos?" Yeah. Of course. Of course I do. I worked my butt off. I've always worked my butt off. Since the day I started making YouTube videos, I worked my butt off. I was uploading videos on YouTube.
Not working your butt off.
As a hobby. Okay,
That's
not a job,
no
as a
work.
hobby. When I had a full-time job for 2-3 years.
You fucking scam artist.
And I was uploading tons of videos at that point. I wasn't making money on any of them. I couldn't even monetize them. I just did it for fun, but I wanted my viewership to understand that I had passion for what I was doing. And I wanted to build that trust between us, you know? If you're putting out a bunch of content and you commit, I'm going to beat this game, I'm going to do this content, I'm going to do this series or whatever, then you build that trust. If people don't know what you're putting out, what you're doing, what you're committing to, if you're not committing to anything, if you're not going to dedicate yourself to a certain set number of streams or content or playthroughs or anything, interaction, you know what I'm saying? People are not going to want to come back. They're going to have issue because you're a flake. Right? And that's what it is. It comes down to you being a flake. Are you really doing this seriously, or are you doing it as on a whim? And at any moment you could just drop it, right? If someone at any moment could just decide they don't want to do it anymore because it's not worth it, then what's the point of you investing your viewership in it? So that's why I work as hard as I do. I want people to come back every day and trust in what I'm doing and say, hey, this stream, Phil's playing this game. And Phil's going to beat this game if he likes it. If he doesn't like it, he's going to drop it because he respects his viewers' time and he's going to move on to something they want. I hope you guys understand, you know, it's a different mentality than a lot of people have. I feel like a lot of people get virally popular these days, but they never even got to the level where they even understand a level of professionalism, because they got popular before they earned the popularity. If you know what that means, if you know what I'm saying, I don't know. Okay. Well, we completed this high level. How are we doing? Oh yeah, look. We basically did the entire high up area. See that? We're close. I think we're close. I'll play for like another 10 minutes and see how far we can get.
matter. Store wouldn't take your stolen credit card.
So, YouTube Refugee says, Asmongold's podcasts are normally in person. Steak and eggs as example. Would you be willing to fly out to Texas to be on his next podcast? Maybe line up with other major podcasters while you're down there. People like Caleb Hammer or Unsub. Just trying to get him to answer
You think
mods.
Phil would
Don't
ever
be
leave
hitting
his
me with that.
fucking
Oh, you're not
room?
talking to me. You're talking to mods. I don't know anything about his podcasts at all. He says he's starting up a new one, or he's planning on starting up a new one.
Fucking hilarious.
Let me put it this way. I'm not going to say no to anything. At the same time, you have to understand that unlike a lot of these creators, notably Asmongold, I'm a married man. So my life is not my own. My life is shared with my wife. And I hope that if it was 100% I must be there in person deal, and for whatever reason my wife was not okay with that, like she doesn't want me to fly away to be on a podcast frivolously, I hope that he would understand that. But I don't know, because I don't know anything about the podcast idea. I don't, I haven't spoken to him at all since the interview. I've had one word with Asmongold. It was the same day that night. I thanked him for his time and told him how much I appreciated that he gave me such a fair shot, because I was getting such positive response and feedback from it. Which he said,
frivolously?
Yeah, no worries. It seems like the audience
Shared with
really
your
liked your
wife?
appearance.
You can't do a podcast.
And that was
you
it.
can't fly on a plane without.
That was the last time I talked with him, and that was
permission
what
from your
3+
wife?
weeks ago.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
If he's down for this a podcast, I'm down for it, as long as we can.
No,
come
he's
to terms
not
on
down
how it
for that,
works.
bro.
I don't know.
That guy's
Again,
talking out of his
it seems
ass.
like answering a question like this is getting ahead of ourselves. Do we even know what we're talking about? We don't, right? So let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's let what happens happens. He's not.
Yeah, he thinks the money. You think the money train's
this
back?
podcast yet?
You think you're gonna dip your cock back in the Asmongold?
Maybe he is gonna do an
Asmongold's
online
ass.
podcast.
That's what he
I will
wants to
tell you
do,
this,
bro.
If his podcast is online over the internet, I am 100%
He thinks he's gonna go back on Asmongold.
Okay, he streams the same
and get
times
more
I
money,
do.
bro.
We
There's no
can
way.
easily make it fit into my schedule. I have absolutely no reason to say no. If it's an online podcast, I am down for it.
He's already desperate to go back.
100% ready to
all
go.
his support fell off.
I'll do it tomorrow. Seriously. Like, that's how much
Listen to
I
him.
enjoyed having a real conversation with a
desperate.
creator who has like mind with me on games, and we just want to kind of like shoot the shit and have fun talking about stuff. That's what I want to do. That's what I've wanted to do for the longest time and have never been given an opportunity to do, because it's always about drama bullshit. So I'm down. But if it's about, having to fly places and spend time in a hotel away from my wife and stuff, now that's a big ask, and that would be something to discuss further down the road.
Bro,
if that's
look
what
how
it
he's
comes to,
power
okay?
washing. Look how he's power washing.
I mean, yeah, obviously that
And
would
he's
benefit
wondering
me
why
in
it's
my
taking
business.
3 hours, dude.
But my personal
Dude, look
life
what
is
he's
also a big
doing.
factor in all of this. So we'll have to see.
Bro.
But again, asking me a question like that, I get it. Like, you're just trying to like get some information out of me, but there's really no information to be had because we don't know what's going on.
What are you
right?
doing?
Has he even spoken once about the podcast idea since I was on? I don't know. I don't listen to his content.
What? Why would you say that? Bro.
He had a show called Allcraft with Rich. It was online. Seems to be more his style. He's a busy guy, and it would be easier for him to jump in and out and roll. Yeah, I mean, why would he want to do an in-person podcast? If his style is he streams just as much as me.
No, it's just that he's standing right.
I think he would want to
like
be doing an online deal.
It's just, never mind, bro. This is just bad, bro.
Here we go. Oh, let's see here. It looks like the fake 220 did another gifted sub. Again, his name is 220 in another language this time. And then Dark MB did a $5 super chat and says, "You are awesome content creator. Being strict to what you do doesn't make you awesome." Wait. Does it make you awesome? You will still be good to change up, but up to you and do you. Well, I hope that I express myself well tonight and you understand the kind of guy that I am. Like, without structure, I actually would not probably enjoy what I do. And again, I'm not saying it's not cool to be spontaneous if you read the room right. Like, right now, if we were playing this and no one liked it and no one was interacting and no one was supporting and we were all bored, then I'd be like, all right, let's do something different. Like, that's exactly what just happened with Metroid Prime 4, last week? But I think people are having a good time with this, right? Honestly, I'm really having a tough time deciding what to do Friday night. Okay. Well, I don't think we're finishing this tonight, folks. I think this is a two-streamer
for the game.
So let's try to finish maybe this floor, this level I'm on, and that'll be it for tonight.
That dude didn't drop. That dude didn't drop 17 subs because of Power Wash
Slayer,
Sim.
I don't know anything
That's
about
not why
portable
he dropped
chargers,
those
man.
subs. Like, nobody's donating for this game. It's boring as shit. There you go. Then now he's getting it done. You see what I mean? Like,
Shocks, thank you for 20 bucks. He says, great stream,
Fucking
King.
get
Thank
it
you for all
done,
that you
bro.
do. Thank you, Shocks, for the support. And thank you for burning my scalp off here live on stream tonight. I really appreciate that. Actually, that's the top super chat of the night. Hope you guys have liked the music tonight. I've loved it, right? The chill vibes with the music tonight has been great. Also, I hope that the microphone sounds much better. Because like I said, I spent a lot of time today tweaking it. So hopefully this is like the best version of the mic
less than
that you
5
guys have
minutes
heard.
tweaking it.
And it has it
He's
dropped?
such-
Here's
so
a
full of
question.
shit,
Has the
dude.
microphone dropped at all tonight for you guys? At all? Or has it not dropped at all? Because I think it shouldn't have dropped with the adjustments that I did. So hopefully it has not dropped
literally
tonight.
everything he says is embellished. Oh, I spent a long time tweeting. No, you didn't. Everything's embellished.
It sounds great. No, it didn't drop tonight. Wow. This is great. This is very good news. Have you heard echo? Have you heard the music echoing or the power wash sound echoing at all? The new mic is sounding 1,000 times better than the old one. Oh, good, dude. That makes it all worth it. Because, like, I really didn't know what to do with my mic. I bought the new one last year, but I used USB, and I knew that it probably didn't sound as good, and I was like, ugh. But now having the new audio interface seems like it's changing everything. We got music, we got surround sound, we got a better sounding mic. Everything is improving. This is excellent stuff, man.
And yet you're using
Roden
a
says he's using
controller
headphones. It
for a
sounds
PC
crisp.
game.
Excellent. That's great to
And
hear.
that you're using a controller over mouse and keyboard.
What do you get after you wash everything in the level?
You're
Money.
real fucking smart,
and
dude.
You can move on to the next job. During this mission, we unlocked 2. We unlocked a billboard and we unlocked a car. Those are the next 2 power wash missions to do. So we already unlocked the next jobs. We could technically leave this one if we wanted and do those, but then you don't get all the money reward. And I guess people are saying, you know, as you do this, you're earning money, and the money is then used to buy upgrades and stuff. Which is funny because we're only earning $1,000. Like, that's crazy. We're only earning $1,000 for cleaning this insane building. This is a huge building. This is a ton of work we're doing, right? That's good to hear, Slayer. He says he's enjoying his ROG Ally X. He bought some accessories for it. Have you, do you play it a lot mobile? Like, do you actually use it a lot on the go? Because I've owned a bunch of mobile handheld devices before, but I just don't travel so much anymore. So I don't really use them. Like, when I bought my PS Vita ages ago, right? I thought, oh, I'm going to use this all the time on the go. And then I, like, stopped traveling. So I didn't really need it. And I played a few games on it. I never used it again. And same thing, like, when I was going to conventions and everything, I bought a bunch of games. Like, I bought Luigi's Mansion 2, and I bought Zelda Link Between Worlds. I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to always play these. I'll be on flights, and I'll be on, you know, and I never used them at all. So I never even played the games. I just never got around to using them. I'm just curious if you use it handheld all the time, or if it's just something that you dock and use with a TV. Vietnamese comrade, no problem. That podcast will take place tomorrow. He says he's sad I didn't do the podcast today with the studio tour. So I took several photos of my setup from different angles, and what I'm going to do tomorrow on the podcast is go through them and point stuff out. Like I'm going to have them on the screen and use the cursor to point and be like, so here's what I'm doing here. This is what this is. This is what this is. Just so people understand each piece of the setup. Here we go. Because there's a lot to it now. Like the setup has gotten really complex with all the pieces in it. And I would like to share that with you. And hopefully that's entertaining. I don't know if it will be, but hopefully that's entertaining to the audience to see all the pieces of my setup and what I'm looking at when I'm looking back and forth and using different equipment setups and stuff like that. Oh, look at this. Mount Rushless. I think in the first game, that volcano erupted. Mount Rushless. I'm pretty sure in the first Power Wash Simulator, that volcano actually erupted. It was part of the plot that it erupted. And now they're saying, oh, don't worry, now it's not going to erupt anymore. So I guess that's not part of the plot of the sequel then. All right, guys, we're almost done with the stream. Last chance to ask me a question or contribute if you would like to. Thank you, because it's a well-supported stream. I'm not complaining in any way. But last chance, because I got to get out of here soon. I know we're not finishing this building tonight. But I appreciate all you hanging out and chilling and supporting tonight. It's been a great stream. Okay, we got that done. Oh, that's going to be tough. This ledge, I think we're going to have to get on a ladder and go all the way around the edge in order to, like, clean this ledge off. I think that's going to be a pain. I just want to do this, like, one more ledge, and then we're done for the night. Does this game has a Christmas DLC? I don't think so. Not as of yet, right, everybody? That's kind of sad. The game came out, what, a month or two ago? I wish it did have a Christmas DLC. I'd like to do that, but I don't think they have one. I think it's just the base game right now. Is it still broken? It's broken. How'd I break this thing? Look. I legit broke it. It just doesn't work anymore. How did that happen? Oh, I should have used the ladder. Why'd I use the stairs? See. Here we are. Oh. Why not make your own podcast with low viewer streamers like yourself and make a team that grows together instead of a standard streamer mentality of crabs in a bucket? Because no one wants to associate with me because of the level of trolling that I get. Big streamers are immune to that level of trolling. So, for example, Asmongold has not received any kind of additional trolling or anything that's hurt him because I was on a show. A small streamer probably would be massively harassed as a result of associating with. That's why. It's that simple. Like, I actually, over the last year, I did reach out to other content creators. And I said, hey, do you want to collab? And actually, at first, a few of them were interested until they researched. And I'm not kidding you. There was one group that actually were super interested and wanted to do something. And then when they found out that there's so many people who, like, get doxxed on kiwi farms and stuff, they said, sorry, you know, as much as we would actually be interested, I don't think that it makes sense because can you imagine if, you know, we're small time. Imagine if our families or friends or whatever all got doxxed on kiwi farms. It's just not worth it to have a collab with you. And I'm like, I guess you're right. Like, I can't even counter that. I can't even think of a reason to dispute that. I wouldn't want my family and friends to be doxxed on kiwi farms. So, and they have been. So, I can't really argue with you. Yeah. Okay, guys, this is going to be it. Great stream tonight. Great progress. There was no way to finish this tonight because this is a crazy long job, right? So let's see how far we got. not bad. I would say, see, this is 61%, but I actually feel like the rest will be easy because look, yeah, see, we could do all that from the ground level. The hardest part was being elevated so that we can actually hit things from the right angles. But now that we've done the entire top, next time around, I almost feel like we'll turbo through the second half and maybe be able to do like a shorter job. Like maybe we'll be able to do that car. I think so. Okay. All right, guys. Good stuff. Thank you. Great stream of Power Wash Simulator 2. I hope you enjoyed it. And great progress. Next time around, we will continue with the second half of this building, which is the lower half. And we'll probably end up doing the car. But thanks. The audience was great and very interactive. Great engagement. Thank you guys for your support tonight. I appreciate that. I'm zero complaints. Everything was great. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. When will next time be? I don't know. Okay? I don't know if it'll be Friday. I don't know if it'll be next week. It will be within the next week, though. I would like to do it as a chill stream in the next week. Keep in mind, though, next week is Christmas week, and I'm limited streaming. So let's talk about it. Let's figure it out. Okay, guys? Thank you so much. And I will see you next time for more Power Wash Simulator 2 chill fun here on DSP Gaming. Okay. I think the game auto saves, right, everybody? I hope it does. Oh, X. I think it just, that manual saves it. Okay. How do I quit out? Close manual save. Quit. Aha. There we go. Okay. All right, folks. Thank you. Thank you guys for a great chill late night stream. I'm sorry again that I could not stream 2 streams today as I had originally promised. It seems like things are back to normal now, hopefully. Let's get the monitor to the right place.
I'll catch you guys later. Big ups, big ups.
Oh, by the way, Dark MB, everything's cool. Don't worry about it, because I know people are like, are trying to troll you over on my chat. Don't take their bait. That's people trying to troll you for sure. That's not actually people who are legit upset. If I'm not upset, why would they be upset, right? So don't listen to them. They're trying to troll you because you contributed tonight. And what they're trying to do is scare you away so you don't contribute again. That's literally what they're doing. This happens to every contributor of mine. I answered you honestly. You were okay with it. It's all good. All right, don't worry, and don't listen to those idiots. Okay. There we go. Oh, the screen didn't turn on. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. All right, folks. So, chill night, right? I had a great time. I hope you guys did too. By the way, I didn't even show you. I'm wearing jeans tonight because I was out all day. I didn't have a chance to even change my clothes or anything. I forgot to show you. Normally, I'm here wearing like nice, relaxing sweatpants or something, but I was out all day, so had jeans on the whole time. I was wondering. I'm sitting here. I'm like, why am I feeling so like different and warm and stuff? Like, oh, because I'm wearing jeans. Anyway, so that is it for tonight's stream, and I hope that you guys had fun. And I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a normal day. Fingers crossed. Okay, I'm not hearing extreme wind outside. There's not crazy downpours of rain that I'm hearing. It seems like everything will be okay for tomorrow, hopefully. Okay, so tomorrow, what are we doing? Tomorrow, there will be a level 1 podcast in the morning. That will be me doing a studio tour as it was supposed to be today. And we will talk about the Fallout Season 2 Episode 1, which I saw last night, and I really enjoyed it. So I want to talk about it. And there will be Pokemon, which was supposed to be today, but we'll do it tomorrow instead, which is fine, right? It's okay to do it a day late or whatever. So I hope you'll come back tomorrow for Pokemon Legends ZA DLC continuing, for those who didn't get it today. Tomorrow night, we're going to continue on with Routine, which is that horror game set in space, outrunning robots trying to kill you, and that plot line and all of that. Also, tomorrow, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we can do DSP Tries It Quiznos. I don't know if we'll be able to, but I'm hoping that it works out. As long as I can order and they'll deliver, we'll do it. It looks like as of today, the roads have reopened and everything is okay. So I think we'll be able to do it tomorrow, okay? Now, that means Friday, there will likely be a podcast, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, and I just got to figure out what we're doing Friday night. I literally don't know. So let's see tomorrow, what are we going to do for Friday night? Maybe we'll determine it over the course of the day tomorrow, okay? All right, folks, that is it for tonight's stream. I hope that you had a great time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chilling. And thank you for supporting. I'll see you tomorrow for a full day, hopefully, here on DSP Gaming. Okay? Peace out, everyone. Have a good night. Thanks for the great vibe and cheer fun. See you tomorrow. Good night.
Really need that money.
Hello, everybody.
It's Dark Side Phil. I need that money to pay my bills, the electric bill, the internet bill. Stupid fucking trolls, man. I just want to chill. I rock back and forth on the y-axis. Tip me so I could catch up on back taxes, making large stacks, refunding chargebacks, and my laugh sounds like act. 50 bitch here, 50 bitch there, 50 bit bitch. Raise your hands in the air. 50 bitch here, 50 bitch there, 50 bit bitch. Raise your hands in the air. I need that money. I really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. I want to have chill streams. No detractor memes, bathroom breaks, playing WWE, relaxing chill session of Street Fighter 3. Like I'm getting my vibe back from 2017. 50 bitch here, 50 bitch there, 50 bit bitch. Raise your hands in the air. 50 bitch here, 50 bitch there, 50 bit bitch. Raise your hands in the air. I need that money. I really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. I'm the one who operated a successful YouTube channel. I'm the one who just filed for bankruptcy. I'm the one who didn't pay my taxes. I'm the one, me. I'm the one who masturbated in front of children. I'm the one who got 4th place at Evo. I'm the one with a 10-year legacy. I'm the one, me. 50 bitch here, 50 bitch there, 50 bit bitch. Raise your hands in the air. 50 bitch here, 50 bitch there, 50 bit bitch. Raise your hands in the air. I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills, the electric bill, the internet bill, the condo fees, my mortgage, my taxes, my back taxes, my current taxes, my state taxes, my federal taxes, my tax attorney, my tax guy, my tax accountant, my bankruptcy lawyer, all of my credit cards, my new setup, and a new laptop.